All right, and we are live on Facebook as well. Welcome everyone to this amazing e-commerce webinar, how to build our multi-million-dollar e-commerce webinar. Sorry, how to build a multi-million-dollar e-commerce business. That's what we're gonna go over today on this amazing webinar. But right now, I'm sharing with you the Lurn Facebook page. Make sure you've gone here. Make sure you've clicked the like icon right here, okay? Make sure you've clicked the like icon. That's the only way you're going to be able to get a chance to win our Lurn fund at the very end of this, to learn a portion, a big chunk of that Lurn fund at the end of this. All right, so make sure you do it. I mean it right now. Go to facebook.com, do a search for Lurn, go to our page, and just click the like at the very top. All right, listen, without further ado, it is time for us to get started. Now, remember, today we're going to be giving away a powerful, powerful digital book on how to build an amazing e-commerce business where you don't have to buy products, you don't have to have inventory, you don't need to warehouse things, you don't need to even have a lot of any employees, you don't have to risk a lot of money, and you literally just use 2 platforms. Both of them are pretty much automated, and they'll do all the hard work for you. You just have to know how to put the pieces together, which is what you're going to learn today. All right, the guest expert that we're bringing on today has not only taught my wife how to build an e-commerce business, this guy is a multi-millionaire, and he's done it using e-commerce. So right now, are you pumped? Are you excited about this webinar? I want you to type in a big yes below. Type in yes really loud and clear. I want energy. You know how we do this. When we bring on our guests on our webinars at Success Weekly, we bring it with big energy, right? We are the best audience that they can ever present to. So what's it going to be? Go ahead, type in yes. I'm going to call out the names of people I see typing yes. All right, there we go. Du, Richie, Randy, Troy, Ron, Catherine, Kristen, Raja, Michael, Richard, Curtis, Darlene. If you're on Facebook Live right now, I'm going to do you even one more solid. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, I'm going to give you a chance to win a free membership into Lurn Insider, which is coming out in 2 weeks for a whole year. That is like an $800 value. I need you to click share right now. All right, leave comments below, but I need you to click share. I want this to get out to as many people as possible because that's what we do at Lurn Nation. We bring entrepreneurs together and we empower one another, all right? So we've got just an amazing webinar. Look, I've seen the presentation. I actually watched my wife build her e-commerce business. I'm not the e-com guy, but I could do some damage today because of the fact that this very person who's joining us today has taught her, has taught me, and you know what? He actually walks the talk. This guy is doing millions of dollars. You know, he told me that on any given day, he can do 1,056 plus e-commerce sales. And I know he doesn't have some big company. He's not Amazon. He's not sitting there with a big office. Most of the time, he's traveling and loving and enjoying his life and chilling out on private planes. I mean, I've seen the lifestyle. I know this guy. I've hung out with him and his whole family. I know his wife. And I'm telling you, the guy comes to you with great heart. And he just wants to teach people, wants to change lives. His record is over 3,000 sales in a day. He does hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of sales in a day at times. He's done millions and millions of dollars using this strategy. One of the first pioneers behind it. And I just want to let you guys know, by the way, we have tons of people that are just pouring in right now. So I love it. All right, I love it. Having said that, I just want you guys to know that today I need you excited. I need you energized. I need you pumped up. All right, and with that said, we're going to do this, all right? Remember, at the very end of the webinar, we'll give you his book for free, a digital copy. You can download it at the end of the webinar. I'm going to give away 2 people are going to win a $500 Lurn fund investment. One more time, tell me, who wants to win a $500 investment from Lurn fund into their business? Type in 500 right now. Type it into the comments. I'm going to go check to see how our friends at Facebook are doing. And I can see that we're live at Facebook, and I see it alive and well. Lots of comments pouring in. I love it. All right, how are we doing over here? Let's see here. Got to find it first. There's so many posts on this. All right, we are doing good. So do we have a lot of people tapping in 500? Do we have a lot of people? Oh, yeah, look at that. All right, well, listen, stay till the very end. Take notes. Be serious. Be excited. Be pumped. Because today we're bringing to you a brilliant, brilliant person who's going to show you some things that are just they're going to shock and awe and appall you in many ways. If you were looking to get your first break, you're in the right place. And without further ado, I want to introduce to you my very good friend, someone who I think of as literally someone who I go to for marketing advice at all times, someone who taught me a lot about Facebook advertising, about e-commerce, about marketing. He has been very good to me and to my wife. And today he's taken time out of his life and his family to be here with us at Lurn Nation. And we show a lot of gratitude for that. So what we're going to do is type in below hashtag Adrian. Type in hashtag Adrian, Adrian, and you guessed it, our surprise guest for the evening, who's going to show you how to make millions using e-commerce, is Mr. Adrian Morrison himself. And I could see, let's see, there we go, lots of excitement. People are going bananas. I love this. I just love to see how much energy we bring as a company, as a Lurn Nation here. So without further ado, Mr. Adrian Morrison, are you there?
Wow. What a great introduction. I really appreciate you having me here. I'm stoked to be here and show everybody what I've been doing.
Dude, I'm stoked to see it again and again. You seriously, and I say this not for the benefit of everyone who's watching, I just want to say this to you directly, are doing some freaking killer stuff. And the fact that you're willing to come on here and share it with everybody, I can only show you gratitude by saying thank you. It means a lot to all of us. I've seen the kind of numbers you pull. And to tell students that they can learn to build a 7-figure business in e-commerce, I've seen the case study after case study after case study that you generate. I mean, it's crazy, because I actually have students in Lurn Nation who've gone to you and built 7-figure businesses, come back and said, holy moly. And so today I'm excited for you to be able to embark that knowledge onto our Lurn Nation members. They're pumped. They're excited. Adrian, thank you. Take it away, man.
Sweet. Yeah, like I said, I'm stoked to be here. You all know that Anik is freaking awesome. I've looked to him as a mentor. He's helped me out with so much stuff. And of course, you know, I've been able to help him and his wife out with their e-commerce, their Facebook marketing. And it seems like, you know, such a simple process to me. And what I found over the past from all of the students, tens of thousands of, actually hundreds of thousands of students, is that people tend to overcomplicate things. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you my 4-step process to building a huge e-commerce store, and how I've taken students from 0 to 6 figures to some of my students even 7 figures in a very, very short period of time. Now, I want to be honest, there needs to be some time put in. There needs to be some effort put in, right? You've got to have the right training, and that's what I'm here for, though. So it's not magic, but it is freaking awesome, and it's better than anything I've personally ever done before. So what I want to do real fast is I want to share my screen, and I'm going to pull up my presentation for y'all. I'm going to show you a couple of things because I've got a lot of great stuff. Now, mind you, I'm not used to Google Hangouts and all that. I tend to always end up screwing something up with Google Hangouts. Anik knows that. So right now what I'm going to do is I am going to share my screen, and I'm just going to get Anik to confirm that my screen is now viewable. So let's go ahead and hit share screen. I'm going to pull up my presentation right here. And Anik, can you just confirm that you can see the Ecom Success Academy?
Rock and roll, baby. You were
all
on.
Right. Sweet. All right. Well, listen, I have created a massive amount of success students, and it has all been done through this very presentation right here. Anik himself and his wife went through this, and I want to just go over a couple of things that really should stick out to you. So number one is I have a Facebook rep. I'm very, very close with Facebook, and I just had a call with them today, actually. And everything that I do is 100% what they call white hat compliant, and I like to work with Facebook rather than against them. But one of the new things that I'm teaching my students how to do is so crazy that it actually blew my Facebook rep's mind. So this is a screenshot of a Facebook chat between me and my rep. Now, I have to cover his face and his profile so a zillion people don't hit him up. I'm sure you understand that. But up here at the top, you can see where it goes, holy moly, these are crushing it. And then you could see me say, yeah, these are freaking insane, right? And, you know, if it is crazy enough and wild enough to blow one of the top senior Facebook advertising reps' mind, then it must be a big deal. How many of you agree with me at that? Just say yes in the chat box if you agree with me, and that's got to be pretty big. So that's one of the things that we're doing right now. Some of the new stuff we're going to talk about today, because one thing about my students that they know and that hopefully y'all will come to find out is that I'm not one of those guys that just teaches something and then it gets dated. Like I actually practice what I teach. Like right now, I'm making money with my e-commerce store. So I'm always updating my trainings and adding new stuff in. So some of the things we're going to talk about is how I'm earning 7 figures a year with done for you artwork that people are putting on t-shirts and coffee mugs and stuff, along with little trinkets that I sell. We're also going to talk about my 6-figure video ad strategy. And one of the coolest things is down here at the bottom right is my what's called a GIF, or some people pronounce it GIF strategies. These are all new things I've started teaching my students. All of the things that I'm doing right now, not 3 or 4 or 5 years ago, but at this very moment in time, this stuff is what I'm doing to supercharge my business. Now, that's a picture of me right there. At Facebook headquarters, they invited me up there and they asked me to sign their famous Facebook wall. And I like to show everybody this photo because, you know, there's a lot of junk out there and people are always scared. Is this okay? Is that okay? Listen, like I said earlier, I have a solid relationship with Facebook. I have for years. I've signed their wall. I talk with them every week. So what I'm going to teach you, you can rest assured that what I'm going to teach you today is fully compliant. And I prefer to work with Facebook rather than against them. There's more money to be made over the long term if you work with Facebook and you just do things the right way, right? So let's talk a little bit about money. Now, I'm going to show you 1 full year of earnings reports, okay? So I'm going to show you my personal store's quarterly reports, all right? I don't think you've probably ever seen anything like this before, but I believe that consistency is key to success. And it's also key to you learning how to do this the right way. Look, anybody can make $10,000 in a month and then they're broke again 1 or 2 months from now. Anybody can get lucky. But you know that if somebody can consistently earn $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, whatever it may be, that they must know what they are doing. It's not luck if you continue to do it. How many of you agree with me in that? Just say, I agree in the chat. If you agree with me that if you can consistently do it, then you actually have a real formula, like a real method, a real strategy. It's not just rolling the dice and getting lucky. And number 2 is, if you're going to learn how to do this the right way, dang it, you're going to have to learn it from somebody who's doing it, who's done it, and is consistent with it in the trenches, that practices what they preach. So I want to show you a full year's worth of earnings reports. These are my quarterly reports for one of my e-commerce stores. So in Q1 of 2016, all right, this is 2016's quarterly reports. We did $728,000 in sales. That's in Q1, $728K in sales. You can see what came from Facebook, email marketing, Instagram. All right, phenomenal. Now let's look at Q2. In Q2, you see here in the gold, we did $483,000 in revenue. Now look over there in the red circle. See where it says direct? That's email marketing traffic. So one thing we're going to talk about today is how, while I'm earning millions with my Shopify store, I'm building this huge email list. And I don't even have to advertise and pay for ads anymore. And I can still generate traffic and generate money, right? That's what's in that red circle there. Anyways, Q2, we had a little dip. We did 483K. All right, Q3, we did $492,000 in Q3 of 2016, okay? Now, Q4, my favorite part of the year. Anybody that does online marketing, this is their favorite part. So in Q4 of 2016, my biggest day was $43,896. That's on one e-commerce store. I have a couple, all right? This is just my big one. And I did $1.1 million in a single quarter, okay? So 1.1 mil in a single quarter, that's in Q4. All right, so we're doing huge numbers, but more importantly, we're doing them consistently. We're having $500,000+ months. You could see this is the inside of my e-commerce store. Now, of course, I just showed you 2016, and you could see down there, that's from November of 2016. So some people might say, well, Adrian, these are, you know, a little somewhat dated. Well, I can't show you a full year's earnings reports in 2017. It's not over yet. But so what I did is, before I hopped on this webinar, and it's why I was a little bit late, I took a screenshot of my personal store, and you can see it right here. You can look at the the date, and this is last month, March 1st through March 31st. You could see here, let me just highlight everything. We did $370,000 just last month. Now today, all right, we've done $8,800. So today's sales, let me just play around with this a little bit. I love my little sketch thing here. But for today, we've done $8,818 in sales. So these are big numbers right here that we're doing. So this is today's sales, and this over here in this box is last month's sales. So we're doing this right now. You can see the numbers, you can see the store, you can see my name up here, and I'm about to show you how I am doing this, all right? So let's jump back into my presentation now that you've seen all that good stuff, and let's talk a little bit about where I started and why I started doing e-commerce. So number one is, it's all about control. We're gonna go through a couple of case studies here. I've been in the digital space for a long time. I started out with affiliate marketing a decade ago. I'm 32 years old now, and I started out when I was about 22 years old. And one of my biggest hits before e-commerce was an affiliate offer. I was promoting a diabetic meter, and I would write these little bitty Facebook ads. Yes, that's what they used to look like back in the day up here at the top. And when people clicked this ad, they would go to where they could sign up for a free diabetic meter, okay? And then if they put in their email address, their zip code, I'd get $12 per sign up. And of course, I got 17,000 signups per month, all right? So I was doing 17,000 signups a month. I was earning 200,000 bucks a month. And I made a couple of mistakes though. I got zero customer information. I didn't build an email list. I was building up somebody else's brand. This is Quality Health, an affiliate program. It wasn't mine. It wasn't my e-commerce store. It was just an affiliate program. And it's great. It made me a bunch of money, and I'm very thankful for it. But, you know, there were some mistakes that were made. Look, this is all the way back in 2011. So y'all can see I've been doing well for a while. In 2011, in October, I made $210,000 promoting this affiliate offer. And it was great. And then the very next month, in November, I did $181,000. How many of you in here think that's pretty awesome? Just say yes, say me. Wow, that's amazing. All right, so a lot of you in here think that that's cool, right? Well, here's the thing. This is why at the top it says it's all about control. All right, one day, I wake up. I'm making all of this money, right? I go to bed a happy man. I feel like a rock star. I'm making, you know, plenty of money to have a nice house and just be comfortable in life and do what I want to do. I wake up one morning. I go to bed. I wake up one morning and I get a call from my affiliate manager. His name is Ian. His information is blocked out here for his own personal security. And he called me and said, Adrian, man, we love you here at Quality Health, but we've got some bad news. Like, we really appreciate all of your efforts and all the money that you've made us. You've made some good money, but we're going to kill this affiliate offer. In other words, we've decided we're no longer going to run this. We are closed. So with one freaking phone call, I went from hero down to zero, back to nothing. I had saved my money, thankfully, but it sucks to go from making $200K a month, answer your phone, and then all of that money be shut down immediately. How many of you in here would have your heart sink all the way down in the pit of your stomach if you were making $200K a month and somebody called you and said it's over? That's just like being fired, right? That's like getting a pink slip. It doesn't matter how much money you make. If somebody can shut it down, well, you're not really in total control. So that's why this is a great income stream, but I want other secure things in place. So I made a pivot. All right, I started marketing t-shirts on a platform called Teespring. I sold over $1 million worth of t-shirts, $15 at a time. So this little company made it easy for me to sell custom t-shirts with drop shipping. I sold $1 million worth, but once again, zero customer information. I built up somebody else's brand. I had no control over sales pages, no control over product costs. I literally, once again, was just sending traffic and taking a quick payday for it. And you know, I made a lot of money. Look, these are t-shirts I was marketing. 141 grand, 78 grand, 47K, 44K. These are all on t-shirts. Well, one day, my affiliate manager here called me and said, hey, Adrian, we love you. We appreciate you doing all this business with us and doing, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars with us. But things are changing a little bit. Our costs are going up, so that means your costs are going up. and there's nothing you could do about it. So no longer are you going to make as much profit. You're going to be making significantly less when you sell a t-shirt. You want to know what happened to my business? Well, I went from a rising business to crashing and burning. You can see right here where the red arrow is. That's when I got that phone call that said, Adrian, guess what? We love you, but things are changing. Once again, somebody called my phone and they ruined my business. You can imagine how scared I am to answer the phone these days, right? But that's why I have up here at the top, it's all about control. How many of you in here think I made the same mistake twice? I see lots of yeses. All right. How many of you here think I made it a third time? No, I did not make the same mistake a third time. I had a reality check after number 2. All right. So that's it. I'm done. I shut down my $1 million a year business cold turkey. You can see my awards. I was a top awarded affiliate. See that diamond award? That's what Quality Health gave me. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. So I shut it down cold turkey, and that brings us to our $4 million case study, all right? This is how I took complete and total control of my business, okay? And the engine that I use, and I'm sure you've heard of this company before, is called Shopify. Shopify is an e-commerce platform they're really just turnkey. All right, so I signed up for an account. I instantly had a site up and running. They have everything's done for you. You just have to add products and do the marketing. I like the features that they have. They have cool little apps that you can install for free. I don't have to pay for hosting or anything like that. And one of my favorite things about the Shopify platform, and this is just my personal preference, is that I get paid every day. So this is my email account right here that's connected to my Shopify store. And how many of you in here have to wait 7 days, 14 days? Maybe you get paid once a month just to get paid. You ain't getting paid every day, right? You're waiting a week to 2 weeks to get your paychecks or to get your commissions. Well, Shopify literally wires money into my bank account every single day. Take a look at this email right here. 10 grand, 13 grand, 20 grand, 33 grand, 34 grand, $28,000. So I got to tell you, when I wake up in the morning, life is good. I wake up, my wife gets me a cup of coffee. I check my email. I see how much money I just got paid from Shopify today. This is money I earned the day before. And that's how I start my day out. Look, it doesn't just go in my email. It goes into my bank account as well. So you can match up the dates and match up the transactions. But listen, this is my money, all right? This is how much I'm currently making. It's not necessarily what you're going to do. So I'm not here to say that you're going to make a zillion, quadrillion dollars. What's important is that you just start making more money than you're making right now. How many of you in here would be happy if you were making just a fraction of the numbers that I'm bringing in every day? Because we're doing $10,000, $20,000 days, sometimes $30,000 and $40,000 days. That's not going to happen to you next week. So how many of you in here would be happy with a fraction? Just say me, say yes, I'd be happy with X, Y, or Z, right? So look, these are my numbers. I can't, make them smaller. But I want you to understand, I just want to teach you how to get started and start earning more money than you're currently making right now. And then you can build up from there to who knows what. Some of my students one of my students makes more money than I do on Shopify now. So, who knows what's possible. Now, some of you may recognize this face right here. This is Onyx's wife after she went through my training, and I think in 3 months made a 6-figure store after going through all of the training that we're basically going to jump through today. And I'm going to show you all the 4 steps that I showed her. She actually filmed me a video. The video might be a little bit jumpy or whatever, but I want you to listen to the audio because this is a testimonial directly from Onyx's wife. And I got to say, it's a pretty amazing video. So I'm going to turn my mic over here and hopefully y'all will be able to hear it. I'm going to play it in 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Adrian. I just want to say thank you so much for everything that you've done for me and my business. When I started a couple of months ago, I thought it was virtually impossible to start my own online business. For you made the impossible possible for me. And today I'm doing anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a day. I've done well over 100 grand in the last 90 days, and I'm already working on launching multiple stores. I know that this is just the beginning and the sky's the limit from here. So thank you once again for all your expertise and all your training. I couldn't have done any of this without you, and the credit for all of this and for my business goes to you and you alone. So thank you once again so very much.
All right, so there you go. That's straight from Anik's wife, Andrea, and it's pretty amazing. But I gotta say, it's not, she gave me all the credit goes to you, but it really doesn't. I can show you what to do, but it's up to you to take massive action with this content. So let me ask you this. How many of you are ready to get started going through the steps, learning this meat and potatoes on e-commerce and take massive action? Not just watch the webinar, but use this content, move forward and start crushing it. Just say, I'm ready, let's go, let's do this. Because one of the very first questions that I get is, Adrian, what type of e-commerce store should I start? Should I focus on a single niche? Should I focus on, like a Walmart style store? Like, what do I do? And there are a lot of gurus out there that say, oh, build a niche store, build a store about horses, build a store about veterans, build a store about cats, build a store about grandmas. It's like, all of a sudden you've got all of these stores. And to me, when I first started, I was like, that sounds crazy. I don't want a bunch of stores. That's stupid. I don't want to do a lot of work. I want to simplify. I like to work smart. So the biggest question is niche versus generic. A generic store has everything in one place. It's like the Walmart effect. All right. Well, I want you to know that nothing that comes out of my mouth is opinionated. My opinions don't matter. Nobody cares what I have to think. Right? All that matters are the facts. And I'm going to present to you factual evidence. So I started both versions of an e-commerce store, a niche store and a generic store. And I tested them side by side, and you can look at the results right here. So this is all the way back in 2015 when I first started my e-commerce journey. On the left-hand side, you see a flexible store. It's generic. It has everything, grandma stuff, cat stuff, wine stuff, dog stuff. All right, on the right side, you see my niche store. Now, the niche store just focused on one thing, and that was tactical, veteran-related gear. All right, now let's look at the difference. Let's start on the far right with the niche store. So that niche store, October 2015, we made it $1,000. November, $3,000. December, $100K. January, $141K. But look what happens. Oh man, February 81K, March 58K, April 33K. What's going on? Like, my numbers are falling, they're crashing, they're burning. Why is that? That's what happens when you have a niche store. You scale really fast and then it crashes and burns. It's like a freaking roller coaster, I came to find out. Now, look at the flexible store. The flexible store sells veteran stuff, tactical stuff, but it also sells wine stuff and dog stuff and who knows what else. There's all sorts of stuff in the store. It sells everything. All right, it's a flexible store. All right, July, we did 60 grand. August, 140 grand. September, 145, 261, 253, 268. Y'all saw last month, I did over $300,000 on my store just last month. Why is that? How is that? Why is one doing better than the other? It's because the flexible store allows us to pivot. It allows us to always market whatever's working right now. I want you to think about Walmart. What's so great about Walmart? Why does everybody love Walmart? You can go in there and you can buy groceries. You can go buy baby diapers, and you can walk a couple of aisles down and you can buy ammunition and firearms. Walmart has everything. It's a one-stop shop. And that's what I found was better for e-commerce, is having a flexible store so you could pivot and you could always be selling what's working right now. Because let me tell you something, you could see the results right here. The niche store, if it crashes and burns and it fizzles out, what are you going to do? You're going to start selling baby stuff on a tactical gear store? Don't think so. I don't want to have to do that. I don't have to build a new store. I just want one store that has it all. How many of you agree? Type in flex if you agree a flexible store is better, because I mean, you must. I mean, it'd be crazy if you didn't. So taking massive action. You can build your store in about 20 minutes. You do not need to have a zillion products. I don't care what you've heard, what you've read. Most people say, oh, put 500 products on your store, and the more products you have, the better. No, that is incorrect. As a matter of fact, you should start with only maximum 3 simple products. Write that down, 3 simple products. And I started with 3. That's exactly what I did. That's how I built my 6-figure a month income with 3 simple products. I had control over my business. My first day, I made $80. My first month, I made $60K. The first 10 months, we did 2.4 million. We built a huge email list of 350,000 customers in 10 months. And you know what else? Not only did we make all this money and build this big email list, but we also got a brand valuation for a Shopify store of $3.5 million. We had buyers that were interested in purchasing our store for 7 figures on phone calls, negotiating to buy my Shopify store, and I did not sell it, but it was really cool. So that's called an exit strategy. That is called an exit strategy, an exit plan, when you're not just making money, but you're building up something you can actually sell one day. So I want you to understand that before we move forward. Not only am I earning money every day, but one day I could cash out in the 7-figure range with my store. Here's the first day, July 3rd, 2015. Oh, I made $60, not 80, my bad. So there's $60 that I made. My biggest day, I made $44,000. So you can see right there the stats on that. And I believe that e-commerce is long-term because you can start pushing any niche, any type of product, cheap products, expensive products. But more importantly, you're building your own brand. You're building a massive email list. You've got a huge exit plan. Not many people talk about that. The ability to exit this and sell it and cash in. And you have complete and total control. And that is why e-commerce equals long-term. Now, a couple of questions. Can you do this from anywhere in the world? Yes, I have students in countries I cannot even pronounce. Adrian, do you have any inventory? Heck no. My wife would kill me if I had inventory and put junk in my garage. I don't have a warehouse. I don't have junk at my house in a garage. It's all drop shipping, okay? So I don't see it. I don't touch it. I do not even ship it. It's shipped directly from the factories in the US and factories in China. All right, the next question is, Adrian, do you have to pay for your inventory up front? No, I put it on my website, and if somebody buys it and I make a profit, I earn money, right? Then I pay the vendor. So I can list anything on my website I want to for sale, and I don't even have to stock it, and I don't have to pay inventory costs unless somebody buys it. In other words, I make money. And all of this is automated. So here's a little graph of how it works. You've probably seen this before, or a graph like it. You have your Shopify store, customer comes to it and buys something. You get paid instantly. Shopify is sending you that money every single day to your bank account. You notify your suppliers at the end of the day. A lot of this is automated. They ship the product directly to your customer for you, and you pay them. But you get the money in the bank first. Like, the money is in your Shopify account before you ever pay for the product. You've got the profit, right? And then they send it out, and you never see it, you never touch it, and you never ship it. It's all automated. So no inventory, no. As a matter of fact, you know what? When I see people posting pictures of themselves in warehouses with a bunch of boxes, I know a lot of e-com guys, and they think it's cool to have a warehouse. They think there's something cool about having a warehouse full of a bunch of boxes. Let me tell you something about inventory. Inventory is pure risk. Look, what are you going to do if you don't sell all of that crap that's in an Amazon FBA inventory warehouse, or all of that junk that's in your garage? If you don't sell it, well, like my dad says, you're screwed, shoed, and tattooed. You got a bunch of junk that nobody wants that you've dumped a bunch of money into. Why would you want to do that? The great thing about drop shipping is that you don't have that risk. You literally have zero risk in inventory. I can't stress that enough. So on this webinar, I'm going to show you how I built a $4+ million e-commerce store by leveraging the most powerful word in the world, how I'm getting Facebook to force feed buyers to my ads, and how I'm generating upwards of $20,000 a week with the email list that we've built just from earning money on our e-commerce store. And what you're not going to do is you're not going to put 1,000 crappy products that nobody wants on your store. You're not going to sell trademark stuff that's going to get you in trouble. Do this the right way. All right. You're not going to build a crappy website you have to maintain, and you're not going to put a bunch of junk in your garage. So that's all the stuff that we've covered so far. All right. What we are going to do is we're going to learn what I call the magical 4. Now, it's not magic, but I call it the magical 4. And this is how I built a $200,000 per month business. And I started this all in way less than 30 days. 4 steps, all right? A single product that converts, the most powerful word in the world using what I call Facebook intelligent ads and email marketing. And your advertising budget, $5. That's it. $5 a day is all it takes to get started. It blows people's minds when I tell them that. And you can see the monthly stats right here from my store. Of course, I can't even fit all the months in here, but 256, 244, 189, 175. There's our 593, 356. So, I mean, we're doing massive, consistent, big numbers. But the formula, write this down. Please write this down right now. Less products plus more focus equals more success. Less products plus more focus equals more success. Now, why is that important? How many of you in here have tried marketing already and failed? In other words, you've tried blog marketing, digital marketing, content marketing. You've tried e-com product marketing. And every time, and again, over and over and over, you failed. Just say me. Yes, that's me. Yes, time and time again. Absolutely. Seems every time I try. Yes. Okay. So I already know that. I already know a lot of people are running around like headless chickens. They don't know what they're doing. They got shiny object syndrome, and they're just trying to market every little trend that they see, and that's why they fail, right? Less products plus more focus equals more success. Find 2 or 3 hot things and freaking crush them. You don't need all that other jazz that's out there. All right, so I want to show you Graham Teague. He's a student of mine from New Zealand. He failed for 2 years before he started to focus and he got my training, and now he's actually earning money. Check this out.
I've been on the web for about 4 years now, selling things from information products, affiliate marketing, t-shirts, coffee mugs, the whole lot. And in that time, have made absolutely nothing at all. In fact, lost money on most things that I tried to sell. By chance, fate, luck, what do you want to call it, I came across Adrian Morrison and became one of his students. The information that Adrian has taught me, the support that he offers is second to none, and has allowed me to set up a business that has now become very profitable. I started my store in November 2015. It's now March 2016, and I'm already making over $1,000 a week in profit, and that's above all costs. So I expect over the next couple of weeks to be doubling that, just again following the processes that Adrian's taught me. So if you're wanting a quick, rich scheme, then this is not for you. If you want to persevere, follow processes, take the knowledge that Adrian has to share and become profitable and build a business that allows you to have freedom, then this is for you. I cannot highly recommend it enough. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, there we go. So that's Graham Teague, and you heard him. He said, he failed and failed and failed, and finally, when he started focusing, boom, he started killing it. Now, it all starts with step 1, okay? Now, step 1 is not finding a product. It's finding a passion product. So everybody write that down. Step 1 to e-commerce, or heck, to marketing in general, is find a passion product. Step number 1, all right? Now, what is a passion product and how do you find one? All right. All right. So there's 3 simple rules to finding a passion product. Okay. So rule number 1, forget what you think and forget what you like. All right. So if you love golf and your dream is to sell golf clubs online, tough luck. Nobody cares. Okay. Forget it. That's not what you're going to be marketing, because I got rule number 2 for you. Your passion ain't always your profit. All right. It's great if it can be. And it's, that's the life we all want to live, is our passion is our profit. But let me tell you what's easier than turning your passion into your profit, because like I said, nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares what you like when it comes to marketing. What matters is what other people think, what other people like, because you're marketing to them. You're not buying stuff off your own store. Other people are, right? So rule number 3, it's easier to turn other people's passion into your profit. I want to read that one more time. Turn other people's passions into your profit. You don't have to sell somebody on something they already want. I had somebody come to my house the other day. They knocked on my door and they were in an MLM or something. And they said that they were, thriving, or I don't know, something. They're having a Thrive party. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. And I don't want to do it. Like, I don't care about that. So like, that's a tough rack. selling people something that they don't know and that they don't want and that they don't need. But if you can figure out what other people want, what they are passionate about, and just simply put it in front of their face, well, it's going to be much easier for you to profit, right? If they had to come over here and said that they had something I liked, I would have listened to them. How many of you in here agree with me on that? Just say yes if you agree with me that it's much easier to turn other people's passion into your profit. Just say yes. I see tons of yeses coming in the chat box. Good. All right. So passion products, how do we find them? Number one, you've got to identify a strong passion. Number two, you've got to find a product that aligns with that passion. And number three, you've got to find your passion audience. Okay, so you've got your passion, you've got your product, and then you have your audience. Okay, so very, very important to keep up with that. Now, how does that work? Well, how do you find a passion product? Remember earlier when I said it doesn't matter what you think and what you like? All right, I wasn't being mean. I was just being like real. All right. How many of you in here love fountain pens? Like, those fancy, expensive pens with arrowheads on them, the ink like pours out of them when you write with them. How many of you in here love those? You, of course, you collect those. You spend hundreds of dollars on fountain pens. Just say no if you could care less about those, and say yes if you love them. All right, I see most of you in this chat box over here could care less about fountain pens. All right, you don't collect them. Okay, that's cool. I don't care about them either. I use a little 10-cent Bic pen. All right, but nobody cares about that. Check this out. You see this beautiful pen on the left-hand side of the screen here? That is a fountain pen that I got from AliExpress. And you can get it for about $1.60. So it's super, super cheap, right? But it looks really expensive. And I could care less about that pen. But if you look at my Facebook targeting there, when I typed in fountain pen, Parker Pen Company, Waterman pens, if you look to the far right, 4.7 million people on Facebook love fountain pens. Now, I get that pen for $1.60 or so, drop shipped to my customers. I don't see it, don't touch it, don't even have to pay for inventory. And I can market it to 4.7 million people that freaking love fountain pens. What I just did is I found a passion, I found a product, and I identified my passion audience. Now, let me ask y'all a question. How many of you in here all of a sudden have a newfound love for fountain pens? Can anybody just tell me if you have a newfound love for fountain pens? All right. Yeah, all of a sudden, some of you like fountain pens. You want to know why? Because you see the ability to turn somebody else's passion into your profit. All right, that's the key. Now, there's all sorts of products: grandma necklaces, fishing lures, cat socks. I've sold a lot of cat socks. You can see 99 cents, 83 cents, 98 cents. This stuff is super cheap, but it has high value perception and they're passion related, and you can sell the crap out of them. Now, step number 2 is leveraging the most powerful word in the world. What is that? All right, so this word is so powerful that this one single word creates a buying frenzy. And what is that word? Dun, dun, dun. It's free. Free is that word that makes people freak out. You ever seen those Black Friday videos of Walmart where you've got like people fist fighting each other over toasters? This past year, I saw people that looked like they could be my grandparents fighting to save $10 on a toaster or a DVD set or something. I mean, it's ridiculous. But this word makes people freak out. It is so powerful. And I leverage it with my marketing, okay? When you have a passion product and you are leveraging the word free, all right? When you have a passion product, you're leveraging the word free, you get something called the sizzle effect. Now write that down. Write down sizzle effect, okay? The sizzle effect is what happens when you have a passion product that you get to use the word free with. All right, passion products and free equal sizzle effect. This is what you're looking for. This is where the money's made right here. When you have the sizzle effect on your offer, it's like having a magnet for money attached to your ad. I'm not chasing paper. I'm not hustling and grinding and doing all that crap. I literally have people coming to me to buy my stuff. Now, you might say, Adrian, that's ridiculous. I don't believe you can put a magnet for money on your ads. And you know what? In reality, you can't. There's like not a magnet that's going to pull money in. But theoretically, this is a magnet for money. And let me prove it to you, because like I said, no words that come out of my mouth are opinion. All right, they're all facts. Now, let me prove to you how these magnets for money work on my Facebook ads with the sizzle effect. What I love about Facebook is underneath your ads, people can go in and they can comment, they can share, they can like. Now, let me ask you something. When you see somebody, when you see a really good deal on the internet, you get it for yourself, what's one of the first things you do? Can somebody tell me? I think Stacy already got it. Share with my friends. All right, so absolutely, that's what you do. You share it with your friends. But I want you to look at what's happening right here. These people are sharing this product, this ad with their friends completely free. Brianna says, Chanel, I think you'd like this. Lauren says, hey, Nicole, you need this. Steph says, Ed, check this out, it's free. Look at all of these people on Facebook acting like magnets for money. Let me tell you something. I hope you understand what's happening here, because this is very powerful, all right? Not only am I getting free traffic right now, I am getting the highest quality traffic you could ever hope, wish, or pray for online. This is referred by friends traffic. Think about it. Would you be more likely to buy something if you just saw an ad randomly, or if your friend or family member that you trust recommended it to you and tagged you in the post? Obviously, you would be more likely to buy it if a friend recommended it. And that's what's happening here. I'm getting thousands, tens of thousands of visitors for free because other people are tagging their friends and sharing my ads on Facebook. They're going viral. All right, that's what the sizzle effect does. These are magnets for money. How many of you in here would like to have magnets like these on your ads, tagging their friends, bringing in sales for you without you spending a single dime? All right, I see lots of yeses. Now, this all happens with the free plus shipping formula, okay? Now, this is no secret. It's been around for a while, and it's proven, it's tried, it is tested. All right, what I'm doing is I'm getting those little bitty trinket items that I showed you earlier, and I'm giving them away for free. In other words, I get them for like $1.20, okay? And I list them for free on my website, and I say, get this free, but just pay for shipping and handling. And I charge around $10 for the shipping and handling. And a customer pays for the shipping on every item that they purchase. So if I'm selling 2 items for free, it's crazy, yes, I'm selling them for free, then they would pay shipping and handling for each item separately, all right? And the idea here is you need to find products that cost less than $5. Well, with the source that I use, you could find tens of thousands of those, all right? In any niche you could ever even dream or imagine of, all right? And these types of offers create a buying frenzy. High volume, which builds you a big email list, generates rapport and trust and value from your customers, so you get repeat buyers. See, people love a good deal. This is a model that's we got off television. I mean, think about those infomercials you see. They say, but wait, if you buy whatever this product is right now, you could get another one completely free. Just pay extra shipping and handling charges. They're making their money in the shipping. It's so cheap, we can give it away for free and profit from the shipping and handling. And the way that I do this, and I do it a little bit differently than other people do it, and this is my secret sauce, so pay very, very close attention right here. I'm selling the items, the shipping and handling. We're charging $10 to $12 for shipping and handling on every single item. So if you buy 5 model cars, you're going to be paying $50 for shipping and handling. That's because each one would have like a $10 shipping and handling fee. And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Most people are scared to test these prices. Other gurus out there that have no clue what they're talking about are saying, oh, you shouldn't do that. You should charge $4.95 and take a loss up front to maybe make money later. Wrong. How many of you in here would never pay $10 to $12 for shipping and handling? It's okay. You don't have to agree with me. It's totally fine. I don't expect you all to. But just say me. If you would never pay $10 to $12 for shipping on a free item, just say me. All right, I see a lot of me's. I see Julius, Brian, Joan, Michael, Darlene. That's okay. Listen, nobody cares what you would do, right? Nobody cares what I would do. As a matter of fact, I'll make a bet with you. I will bet you $1.5 million that people will pay those prices. Because right now what you're looking at is a screenshot of $1.5 million in free plus shipping sales. Boom, right? So who cares if you would do it? Who cares if I would do it? What matters is what other people are doing. That's what marketers have to think about. So how many of you think that's crazy, right? That's nuts, but it works. Listen, the idea is to make money, not to lose it. And you've got to get people to buy multiple items, okay? So I have a strategy that gets people to stack their cart full of products and spend more than just 10 bucks. Now, these types of ads provoke viral traffic, okay? Like this. Here's one of my Facebook ads. This one ad has been seen by 6.7 million people. Look at the top right. Now, you see there's two shades to that bar. There's like a yellow and an orange. The yellow represents free organic traffic. The orange represents paid traffic. So over 60% of the traffic that I'm getting on this ad is free viral organic traffic. That's over 3 to 4 million views. Look at this, 182,000 likes, 7,000 comments, 200,000 shares. Can you believe that? 200,000 shares. Why? Because of the sizzle effect. Remember, passion products and the sizzle effect with free plus shipping. Look, you think that's a one-hit wonder? No, these are dime a dozen for me. 2.7 million views. About 40% of that traffic is free viral traffic. You got 236,000 likes, 290,000 shares, 15,000 comments. People are tagging, they're sharing, they're liking. They're doing exactly what I want them to do, what I knew they would do with this method, right? It's just the way it works. So people click on your ad, they go to your little Shopify store, they see the product is free, and they hit the button that says get this free. And then when they actually go to the cart, it says it's free, but you've got to pay $10 for shipping and handling. Now, that product only costs you $1.60 or whatever it may be. You're bringing in 10 bucks for it. So you've got some profit built into there, right? You've got $6, $7 in profit left over in the shipping. It's a beautiful thing. It's a win-win situation. And if you do it right, you can get some really big, massive orders. So check this out. Here's an order that came in on my Shopify store. This is a real order from my store. I blurred out the products. I only share the products with my VIP members. I let them sell. I give them access to selling the same exact items that I sell in many cases. But anyways, Kathy here came in, and you can see that she bought 3 of the same item. She bought it in blue, yellow, and pink, right? See, it says $0 for each item, but she paid $31.89 for shipping and handling, right? So she got the items free, but she paid shipping and handling of $10 and change for each item that she purchased, okay? So that's cool. That's a $30 order that cost me maybe $7 in product cost. But here's the real true power of the sizzle effect. How many of you in here want to see the true power of what I'm talking about? Like, no joke, a legit demonstration. You can see exactly the true power of the sizzle effect. Type in sizzle effect right now into the comments box. I want everybody to type in sizzle effect right now, because I'm about to show you the true power of what I am talking about here. Wow, I can already see people typing it in. Fantastic. Awesome. So this is an order that came into our store from Samantha. Now, Samantha here was so freaking excited about this product that she found that she bought 106 items. Look at that. She bought 6 necklaces, and she bought 4. I'll tell you what these are. They're pillows. All right, they're pillows that I put the done for you art on. And she bought 25 of each of them. Listen, when you see a really good deal, how many of you in here have taken advantage of it in a greedy way? In other words, you bought more of it than you actually needed. You'll spend money just to save money. Just say me. I see lots of me's already in the chat box, right? That's what happens because it's a good deal, right? And that's what happens when you have a passion product in the sizzle effect with free plus shipping. This customer spent $1,054.70 on shipping and handling, and they're in Australia. We shipped it to Australia for them, and they bought 106 products. They bought all the different variations, and they bought 6 random necklaces. But see, that is the true power of the sizzle effect, and that's what I'm teaching you here. That is why this is so big, huge. And we get orders of $1,000, $200, $300, $400, $60, $30. So we're not just making 10 bucks at a time. We're getting in some pretty big orders. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a demo of a Shopify store, okay? So let's just exit this presentation real quick, and I'm going to show you a live Shopify store. So let's jump over to my browser here, and I am going to jump over to our Shopify store. Here it is. So this is Gear Grabber. It is a flexible Shopify store. There's nothing fancy about it. It's not veteran only gear or cat lovers only or campers only. It's Gear Grabber. Guess what? At Gear Grabber, you can get anything you want. You can get grandparent stuff, cat lover stuff, wine lover stuff, firefighter stuff, fishing gear. You can get anything you want at Gear Grabber. We can pivot. We have a flexible store, all right? Now, if you scroll down, you'll see some of the items that we're selling, and you'll notice that all of these items have a retail price. Like this golden cat necklace right here is $16.97. So people automatically are going to say, Adrian, why is it that all of the products on your store are a retail item? If you said you're making all your money or most of it off of free plus shipping, then why does everything have a retail price? Well, let me give you a little marketing tip here, okay? If you just put nothing but free stuff on your website, and when people come here, they see everything is free, what do you think they're gonna say? I don't believe that's real. That's a scam. No way that this company can afford to give everything away for free. And so you immediately lose trust because they don't know who you are. You don't have a relationship with them. So here's what I do. I hide all of the free items on my store. You cannot see them unless you click on one of my special Facebook ads that I'm marketing with. So when somebody comes to my store, they see everything at a retail price, and they know that they've gotten a special link. Check this out. That necklace, for instance, is $17 retail. So if I jump into my Shopify store here, and I find here it is, here's the free version. See, there's two of them right here. One is free, one is retail. So here is the free version. My customers that click on my ads are going to see this version right here. So it's free, right? It's a special link. And they're going to say, oh, wait a second. They've got cat lover stuff? Well, let me go look at this cat lover stuff. And they click on it. And when they click on it, they see the same necklace that they can get for free for $17. They go, whoa, wait a second. Wow, this is a really good deal. And they're going to head back. So I better order this now because it may not be free forever. It's actually a $17 necklace. Does that make sense? So immediately you create urgency, you build trust with your customers, right? And you increase your conversion rates. So that's a nice little tip. How many of you in here think that's probably a pretty good idea, is hiding the free offers, right? And that way you build trust, you increase urgency, and you get higher conversion rates, and you look 10 times more legitimate. That's how I teach my students how to do it. So this is just a basic Shopify store, right? It's the marketing and the products that are on here that make sense. You see, there's not a zillion cat products. We only got a couple, right? Now, the next question is, how do you find a really good product to start marketing? Well, I use AliExpress.com for the majority of my stuff. And this is where I get all of my drop shipping items from. It's so simple to do it. Let's say that you want to sell cat necklaces. You type in cat necklace, all right? And you'll see here there's 16,000 cat necklaces that come up. Look at that. I typed in cat necklace, and there are 16,000 cat necklaces that come up. So if you're in the cat niche and you get here, you're going to be like, whoa, what do I do? How do I know which one of these cat necklaces is actually going to make me money? Because some of these cat necklaces stink, right? And some of them are very high converting necklaces. This is, how many of you would get stumped right here? If you had 16,000 results to choose from, and you've got to find the one that works the best. It's dang near impossible without losing money in testing, right? So here's what I did. I developed a software that is not for sale. You can't buy it anywhere. I'm not going to try to sell this software to you. It's my personal software. I give it to my personal VIP students as a free gift when they get in some of my stuff. But I call it my X Factor software. And what this does is it will actually spy, right? And it will tell me what products are working right now. Which ones have that sizzle effect? I actually call it a sizzle sniper. Check this out. I'm going to click Facebook search, and I'm just going to type in cat necklace, and I'm going to say, find me all ads that are live right now selling cat necklaces from this month. All right, so let's hit search posts, and you'll notice that it's going to pull up Facebook, right? So right now we have Facebook pulled up, and immediately, look at this, 20 hours ago, somebody posted an ad for this necklace, all right? Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna scroll down, and I can start looking at all of the ads that are live on Facebook right now, that are getting shares, that are getting likes. And I try to find one like this one right here that has 186 shares, 57 comments, 2,000 likes just about. I'm looking for ads that have the sizzle effect, okay? So as we scroll through, like this one right here, this cat necklace right here, with the cat that's kind of hanging from the chain. Look at this, 1.5 thousand views, right? That's got the sizzle on it. And we're seeing a lot of ads with these necklaces. So here's one with 78 shares, 990 likes. So it's really easy for me to identify which ads are good. Like this one right here. How about this? This has 200 shares rounding up, 1.2 thousand likes, 17 comments. It's a little moon necklace. How many of you in here would agree that this has the sizzle effect? Listen, I'm not trying to invent the wheel. I'm trying to duplicate success. I don't want to have to invent the light bulb. I want to plug one in my ceiling, and I want there to be light, okay? And that's what we're doing here. We're looking at other people's ads, what they're running, and then we can see from customer reactions, oh, by the way, you can see sales come in while I'm not in my presentation. Those are some sales that just popped into my Shopify store. Let me X those out. $80, $74, $74. Oh, gosh. Some of those may have been a little delayed. All right. So anyways, these have the sizzle effect. And we can see the proof in the pudding right here live on Facebook. So now, how many of you would agree if you go market the same exact cat necklace that you're going to have better odds of success than coming over here to AliExpress and going, any, many, miny, mo, which one of these hopefully will make me a profit? All right, see, a lot of you probably are agreeing and saying this cat necklace right here is probably the best place to start. It's got the sizzle effect. Now, what we're going to do is now that we found this, we're going to jump back over to my software. We're going to click on our AliExpress sniper, and we're going to type in cat moon necklace, okay? And I'm going to hit search products. Now, my software, my X Factor software, is going to scour AliExpress, and it's going to find me the best deals from the best vendors selling that same exact necklace. You'll notice here that it has these thumbs up. It says, this is a good vendor and a good price, and this is a good vendor and a good price. So look, $2.60, 97% feedback. All I have to do is say, okay, my software looks and analyzes every vendor on AliExpress and tells me which one has the best feedback and the best deal. And says, yo, Adrian, this is a good person to work with. So I click it, boom, there we go. Now I can get access to this and start drop shipping it for $2.60. I can sell it with free plus shipping at a $10 price point. And somebody earlier said, okay, Adrian, I really don't feel comfortable charging $10 for shipping because I don't think that's fair to the customer. Well, you know what? Let me show you what's not fair. If you think that's wrong, if there's anything wrong with that, you don't have to do it. But let me just show you something that's a little crazy right here. Let's go over to Amazon. I'm going to type in cat moon necklace. Let's just find the same necklace on Amazon here. And you'll see that this right here, same necklace, is selling for $23.99, $15.99, $13.99, right? Here's one at the $10 range. So riddle me this. Which one seems more wrong? Selling it for $10, right, with shipping and handling, or selling it for $24? I think that we're doing people a service. We're giving them a good deal. It's a win-win situation. Everybody is happy. How many of you agree? Just type in happy or win-win if you agree with me in what I just said. We're actually giving people a really good deal, and we're making money by doing so. And that's one of the coolest things about this strategy. Now, this software right here is key to helping me find products that have the sizzle effect and find the best drop shipping vendors. So how many of you in here would agree also that this X Factor software plays a key role in the success that I have? It gives me an advantage over everybody else. Well, my student Charles Green that uses it made a post in our group in January. He said, if you're still struggling to find products with AliExpress, I just found gold with Adrian's Sniper software from ESA. And he posted some earnings. He spent $100 to make $2 grand, 42 to make 1,100. Don't know what he's marketing other than he just posted a testimonial in our group from it. And that's his results. Everybody's are different, but he would never have found these products if he wasn't using that software, which leads us to another success story. Here's Jeffrey Ross from Australia. He went from, I think it was $30,000 to $60,000 in debt to debt-free and a $100,000 store in 3 months. Check out his quick story.
Hey everyone, it's Jeff here. I'm from Australia and I live in a little state down the bottom called Tasmania. I just want to shoot this quick video for you to give Adrian Morrison a huge shout out. Yeah, I've been following Adrian now for the past few months, since the beginning of this year, 2016. And I've been able to implement the strategies that he's shown us with the Facebook marketing, with the e-commerce on Shopify, and actually create my own business, my own online e-commerce business. And we started that at February this year. And by the end of April, we were able to clear and smash out our first $100,000, which has just blown us away. When I first started my internet marketing journey a few years back, I would have been blown away if I had achieved my first sale online, let alone $100,000 cleared revenue.
All right, I'm not going to make you watch the whole video because he kind of talked for a little while, but that's absolutely crazy right there, right? 0 to 100K in 3 months revenue. And once again, I got to say, like, you know, Jeffrey got into the program. Jeffrey got in the training. He focused and he crushed it, right? Everybody has their own pace, and 3 months was, you know, the sweet spot for him to really hit it big. So step number 3. All right, we've already gone through passion products. We've gone through my free plus shipping formula, right? The sizzle effect. Now, step number 3 is Facebook marketing, but we're using ads called Facebook Intelligent Ads, okay? Now, these are important because I want you to forget about cost per click. It doesn't matter. I want you to forget about click-through rates. Doesn't matter. The only thing you should focus on is your cost per conversion. Facebook Intelligent Ads focus on how much are you spending to generate a sale, all right? Now, when you open up Facebook, it's going to give you some options, and people get here and they're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Do I boost my posts? Do I get video views? And they're always like confused. I get it. There's a lot of options there, but you know what? It's really simple. There's only one button you should ever click in Facebook ads if you're following my method, and that is right here. The one that says increase conversions to your website. I want you to think about it. What is your objective? Your objective is to get sales, right? It's to make money. It's not to get views or boost a post. It's to get conversions. Write that down. My objective is to get conversions. All right. And if you use this strategy, Facebook Intelligence will optimize your ads for you. It's literally like they're so powerful, their marketing platform, they will literally start sniping out the buyers for you, but you've got to set it up the right way. It's not magic. Check out this campaign right here. So here's a campaign that I started. And I don't hide like how much money I spend to make money. Everybody knows it takes money to make money. So I spent $3,600 on this campaign and I made $9,900. And there's a little bit of product cost you got to add into there. So let's just say it's 178% return on my spend and probably about 100 actual percent return on my investment, right? So $3,000 to make $9,000, free and clear. That's pretty amazing. Now, how many of you in here would like for me to tell you the exact targeting that I used for this 178% ROAS ad right here? This ad that did over like right at $10,000 in sales. Just say me in the chat box if you would like to get the exact targeting that I'm using this, because I'm not going to hide it from you. I'll give you the targeting. This is like not a problem. There's plenty to go around for all of us. All right, so I see tons of me's flooding in. Okay, good. So look here at the top right. You see in the green box, it says ad delivery is optimized for conversions. I'm saying, Facebook, you take the wheel. You find the buyers. Facebook, you are smarter than I am. Why would I try to do my targeting when you will actually go out there and optimize my ad and try to find buyers for me? And now, the targeting is in the blue box. Check this out. So get ready. This is the exact targeting that I'm using for this ad. All right, there it is. It says targeting. People living in the United States of America that are 18 years old and above. That's it. There's no keywords. There's no demographics. There's no targeting. It's called zero targeting, y'all. Look at that. 120 million people are seeing this ad. Zero targeting. Yet Facebook is sniping out buyers for me with their algorithm, with their Facebook intelligent ads. How many of you think that's crazy? Was that a mean joke? Yeah, I think that was kind of mean, but did it prove a point? Yes, I'm actually earning money with doing no targeting. I'm not doing all that ninja junk that a lot of people are trying to do. You don't have to. Facebook is at a point where they will actually help you find the buyers if you set everything up the right way. These ads take about 10 minutes to set up. Your advertising budget starts at $5, so you don't have to spend a lot of money to remember, if you can't make money selling a free item after spending a couple of bucks, like $15 or so, there's a problem if you can't get somebody to take a free offer. All right, so $5 a day budget to start. I use what I call the 4 phases of targeting, which I teach in my eCom Success Academy training. And if you do it right, if you go through all 4 of these phases, your end goal is to create profitable campaigns with zero targeting, just like I showed you. Campaigns that just earn money, generate sales without you having to go through and do a bunch of crazy ninja tactic targeting and teeny tiny micro audiences. That's my strategy. That's my method. And my students and myself swear by it. All right, so look, here is some more Facebook campaigns. You're looking at my Facebook ads dashboard right now. Let me show you how it works. You can see the money spent and the money made. $3,000 to make 9, 7 to make 15, 4 to make 10, 6 to make 15, 4 to make 8, 3 to make 8, whatever. Like you could see the money right there. I'm not just showing you earnings. But what's more important is Facebook connects to Shopify. There's this one little number. It's like a phone number. And you copy and paste it from Facebook to your Shopify account. And now, all of a sudden, every time somebody visits a product on your Shopify store, Facebook tracks that. Every time they add a product to the cart, guess what? Facebook tracks that. Every time they buy something, Facebook tracks it. And Facebook starts to learn who your buyers are. Facebook gets more intelligent. The longer it's up and it's running, the longer you're getting traffic, the more intelligent it becomes and the better it is at finding buyers for you. That's the strategy we're talking about here. It's like an automated system that Facebook has put in place that learns who's clicking and who's buying and tries to help you find more buyers like them. All right, so does Facebook intelligence work? Well, Nico says, hey guys, Facebook intelligence is finally kicking in. Thanks, Adrian Morrison. When he made $1,300 in about 5 days. Now he's already done 7 figures, but we'll get to that later. Now, some people say, oh, those are retargeting audiences. No, they're not. Look how massive my audiences are here. Forget the money. I mean, you can see, once again, the spend, and my ROI is freaking nuts. But look at how big my audiences are. 168 million people, 4.5 million people, 22 million people, 49 million people. Those are zero targeting audiences, and they're huge for scaling, right? So these ads don't fizzle, right? They continue to grow and grow and grow and grow because you're hitting the masses. So what you're looking for is something that's very easy to scale. Write this down. Go broad or go home. Go broad or go home. You want to find one simple product, right, that you can use to generate 6 figures. All right, one product, one ad that could generate 6 figures. You want to learn to target massive audiences that buy so you can scale them to the moon and back. And you want profitable ads that are consistent and long term, without inventory, without stock, without a bunch of crappy products on your website, but a select few that frickin' crush it. All right, here's another one of my ads. It's done over $700,000 in sales. This is one single teeny tiny product. It's about a $2.60 product from AliExpress. I'm marketing it in various countries. That's why you see 17 campaigns. US, Australia, Norway, New Zealand, UK, Canada, Mexico. We market all over the world, and so can you. But this one product has done $700,000 in sales, and it's been running forever. I mean, I've been marketing this like with the first product I started with, and it's still going. Right now, it's still generating sales. Now, how many of you in here would like, and this is not a joke. This is not a joke that I'm about to say. How many of you in here would like to have access to this complete case study to this campaign? the product, the way I set up the Facebook intelligent ads, the exact ads I would recommend running to duplicate this particular campaign. How many of you would just say yes, or me, or I want it? Because that is something that we're going to talk about in a little bit that I'm going to give some of my VIP members. Legitimately, I'm going to show you the product. I'm going to show you how to go through the 4 phases of Facebook intelligent targeting, everything you need to know from this $700,000 campaign. So get ready for that in a little bit. And this is how I've built a store that's done millions of dollars. This is actually an older screenshot. I've made way more than 3.8 million. But at this time I took this in November, whatever it was, we're at $4.4 million. Now we're, we're over $5 million now, actually. So we're doing really well, but it's all using the steps that I just showed you. Now, there's also another step, but before I show you the 4th and final step, I want to take a sip of my drink, and I want you to hear from Ruben. He's from the UK, and he did 100K in 90 days as well. So check out Ruben's story real fast.
What's up, guys? I'd just like to shout out Adrian Morrison. If you're looking to ever get into e-commerce, he's definitely the go-to guy. I've gone from 0 to 6 figures in just 3 months' time, implementing some of the things that he teaches on how to target people, how to structure ads, along with how to scale and analyze my data. So, if you're ever looking to get into e-commerce, then definitely go and check out Adrian Morrison. Go follow, learn, and succeed.
All right, so there's another quick 6-figure testimonial. And listen, there's just so many of them. I could spend all night showing them to you, but I want to jump into step number 4. Now, this is actually the most important step of it all if you really want to grow your business. And Anik preaches this left and right to y'all, so I don't have to talk too much about it, but optimize your customer email list. Listen, while I've been earning millions of dollars through my e-commerce store and generating millions in revenue, I've been building an email list. Every person that comes to my website and adds a product to their shopping cart and buys something immediately goes onto my email list, and it's pure gold. And most marketers ignore this very vital piece of the puzzle, and I used to as well. Remember when I showed you those case studies earlier from Quality Health and Teespring? I didn't get my emails, and I said, oh, I wish I had got those emails. Well, now I get them. Shopify gives me control. Shopify collects my email list and automates it for me. And now I'm able to create what's called back-end money. So while I'm making money from my Facebook ads, I'm also building this huge email list. And this email list earns me $20,000+ a week, really good weeks. And of course, I'm able to increase my revenues upwards of 50% just by sending out simple emails to my list. And not only that, but when I was looking at people that wanted to buy my store, the first thing they all ask is, does it have an email list? Does it have an email list? People are more likely to buy your business if it has an email list. Mine has a massive email list that is very valuable. The email list alone is worth multiple 6 figures for this store. I could never do marketing again on Facebook and still earn money every single day, every single month with that email list. That's true power right there. So here's my email list right here from both of my Shopify stores I showed you earlier, that niche one that fizzled out, my flexible store. So we have over 400,000 people on our email list. We've generated over $5 million at this point with our marketing. And it's just, we've got this epic business. And I'm just this 32-year-old dude in Mississippi. I bought the house across the street from my mom and my dad. I'm not like running this empire from an office building in Manhattan or anything. I'm just a dude that's at home in his house that's really good at Facebook ads and apparently pretty dang good at e-commerce too. And that's what I want to teach you how to do as well, is just be able to do this from anywhere you want to do, wherever you're comfortable. So let's look at some of these email stats. My emails, man, the big ones during the holidays make some big money. But May 22nd, we had our biggest email in 2016, $17,000 from this promotion. But anyways, this list earned us over $200,000 in just a couple of months. Our small email list does $3,000 and $4,000 emails, and it does, it does good, but it's a smaller list. Let me ask you something. How many of you in here would like to have an exact copy, literally exact copy of my email marketing template for my e-commerce store, the one that did $17,000 in one email promotion. Just type in 17K in the chat box, because that's something that I give away to my VIP students. People that come in and they start going through everything that I teach, I give them that template. There's no sense in making you try to figure it out yourself. It's just a simple template that I've tested through millions of dollars of marketing that I know converts, right? And I give it to my students. And this is how I did over $250,000 in 5 months, just sending emails to my e-commerce list, right? So one more video. This is the last, and this video is one of my favorite videos. This guy is pumped. He's not making $1 million. He hasn't made 6 figures. I think he's only made a couple $100 at this point when he filmed this video, but listen to what he says about email marketing.
What's up, guys? This is Josh. I'm doing a video for Adrian Morrison. Within 4 days, I had almost like 500 emails. That's sick, man. 500 emails, you know, that I can retarget, you know, within 4 days. Just imagine what it's going to be like in a month. And then not only that, but I'm making, you know, $200-300 a day. That's within 4 or 5 days. I'm so excited to keep going. So excited to go into this training program. And man, it's definitely worth it.
You can hear what Josh said. He went, "That's sick, man." Because look, he started making a couple $100, but he started building an email list, and he instantly saw the value in that. So get ready, because this is full-fledged the plan that I used to earn $2.4 million in my first 10 months. All right, here it is on the screen. You can screenshot it, whatever you want to do. I use Shopify. I have 0 inventory. I never see, touch, or ship a single product. All right, products that people actually want is the stuff that I sell, so passion products. I let Facebook do the work for me. I use a 0 targeting formula. All right, I create buying frenzies with the free plus shipping model. I build a huge email list, and guess what? I start all of my ads with a $5 a day budget. If you ever heard the $5 strategy before, guess who started, you know, who's been doing that for 10 years since I was on Google, right? I've always started my ads for $5. Because of the way the strategy works, it doesn't take a big investment to figure out if it's going to work or not. I let my ad run for 3 days on a $5 budget. So I spend $15. And if it isn't working after 3 days, something's wrong. So I can tell off a $5 a day budget what's good and what's not. And the full scale, what we've learned here in a chart, if you're ADD like I am, you identify a passion, you identify a product, you use my Facebook intelligent formula, right? And you do email marketing, and you rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. You've got to find the good products, and you've got to follow the right strategy, or else this is just a picture, right? You've got to actually do it the right way for it to work. Now, what do other people think about my training and these steps right here? Well, you saw a video of Jeffrey Ross earlier, but that was when he made his first $100,000. He came back and checked in with us when he made $500,000, when he had $500,000, and he made a post in our Facebook group for our students. He said, "When I first started this journey, my wife and I were $30,000 in debt. I was on disability, and you know, we were just getting by week to week. 4.5 months after getting started with e-commerce, he's totally debt-free and has a business that's supporting him. And now they're looking at buying and building their own and their very first house." And then at the bottom, he said, "Thank you to his friend that showed him Ecom Success Academy." That's huge, $500,000. All right, then Harriet Burrell here, $6,000 in a single day. You can see where she says, "Thanks, Adrian Morrison. I sent out my first email," and she crushed it. Denny Santoso says, "For everybody that's asking me how I've had the success, you need to take Adrian's ESA training at least twice." He's doing $3,700 in a single day. Now he's doing bigger numbers than that, but who cares? 3,700 is good enough. All right. Reza Kareem says, "Following Adrian's ESA course and all of his webinars, I did $10,000 in my first month. 10 grand in his first month in sales." All right. You've got Yi Shern Chan. "I subscribed to many courses, and I was very skeptical about online courses. I only believed in personal coaching, but Adrian changed my mind. So in a week, he did $6,000 after going through my training." Okay, Austin Anderson. "Finally, my time to give props to Adrian. Within 10 days of launching my products, I made $500 All right, so 500 bucks in his first 10 days. Juan says, I'm barely getting started. This is just my second month. If you haven't gotten Adrian's ESA yet, you should. You need $5,300 on a second month. Kathy Mack says, I get bummed out if I only get $600 in sales in a day. It's crazy how things can change, because 3 months ago, I would have been over the moon and happy with $600 a day. Now she's at 27K. Now, let me ask y'all this. How many of you in here would be, at this given moment in time, you would be freaking over the moon with $300 a day? Like, you would be elated. You'd wake up every morning giddy, jumping up and down like a little child at Christmas morning if you were making $300 a day. I mean, I know when I first started, I sure as heck did. All right, I see a lot of people saying me in the chat box, it looks like. Yeah, well, listen, you know, Kathy Mack was the same way. But now she's actually bummed if she only makes $600 a day. It's amazing how quickly life could change when you start having success and doing things the right way. All of a sudden, what used to be a lot of money now, you know, doesn't seem like that much, because you know how much there's out there for the taking, right? Now, I call this dude a freaking champ, a freaking hero, a freaking all-star. His name is Julius. Now, there's a lot of people out there that make excuses. They say, oh, well, all of this stuff is great. It makes sense, Adrian. I really want to get started, but I have a job and I have kids and I've got family issues and I've got excuse after excuse after excuse. Everybody can make excuses, right? I like to show this because this student right here, Julius, he was in the hospital in a life-threatening situation. He says, Adrian, I can't thank you enough. I was in a very scary life-threatening situation and I was able to make money from my hospital bed. Today, I broke my 100th sale and made $1,000. Major goals met in a single day. Now, he sent us pictures of himself, but he didn't want his face shown. There he is. He's got wires hooked up to him. He's in pain. But is he sitting around watching Days of Our Lives and eating Jell-O, crying about his situation? No. He opened up his laptop. He started following my training. He started an e-commerce store, and he ended up doing $1,000 when he got started. How many of you in here think that that dude's a freaking hero for that? No excuses. Zero excuses. If this guy can do it in the hospital bed with wires and oxygen masks on, there's no reason if you're on this webinar right now, you can't get started too. You're only getting in your way, your own way, if you're making excuses. Harriet here, another student of mine, $700,000 in 6 months. And there's a picture of me and her. I flew her down the Mississippi to visit because she had so much success so fast. I just said, I got to meet you. She didn't pay to come meet me or anything. I just said, come down, let's talk. You're doing big things. I love interacting with my students. Frank Giovanni, $50,000 on one single product. He's a full-time police officer and veteran as well. So why am I showing you all of these earnings reports, as I call them? It's because I know that right now a lot of you in here are reluctant. You're watching this, you might be saying, well, this is all great, but can I really do it? Well, I have a student, his name is Charles Green, and he says, I want to inspire everybody to get started with this stuff because I was reluctant to Adrian's whole ESA thing, and I didn't take it seriously until I saw another student of his, Mikkel, make $22,000. And what really got Charles started is he said, when I congratulated Mikkel, he turned to me and said, now it's your turn, Charles Green. Now, Charles almost didn't follow my training. Charles almost didn't do e-commerce and Shopify. But now Charles is having $30,000 months because he saw somebody else's success and that inspired him to get started. So I want to ask y'all a quick question. Charles discovered it was his time, right? How many of you in here believe that right here, right now, today, on this live training, that I'm the guy and Onyx the guy that can introduce us and teach you this stuff, and finally you could say, it is my turn. It is my time. I'm going to quit just watching webinars and I'm going to freaking take massive action and I'm going to crush it. I'm going to do this at my way, at my pace, and I'm going to get the right training to do it. Just say, let's go in the chat box. If you feel like today or tonight, depending on where you are in the world, it is your turn, just like Charles said, which led him to a massive month right there, because I want to introduce you all to the Training Ecom Success Academy. How many of you in here would like to see Ecom Success Academy? The exact training that all of these students went through. I gave you a great overview just now, lots of meat and potatoes, but the actual course, I see lots of yeses coming in. Okay, great. So look, here's where these students went to get guidance. They went and logged in to Ecom Success Academy. Now, Ecom Success Academy is pretty awesome. We have so much stuff in here, but I'm going to click modules. I'm not going to go through all of it, but what this does is it gets anybody started with Shopify, beginner and advanced. You see Shopify in green. It goes through your setup, your drop shipping, how to get products on your store, how to do branding. I go through sourcing products. It's all color coded. Sourcing products is where to go to AliExpress to find the best vendors, getting the best prices. We've got Facebook marketing. Look at this in blue. We have our Facebook marketing training. It's all right here in one place. Facebook setup. If you've never started a Facebook campaign, you've never written a Facebook ad before, guess what? I will walk you through setting up your Facebook ad. I'll help you set up your Facebook account in this first video right here and setting up your Facebook account. All the way to writing your ads, doing the right targeting, making sure that you launch this the right way. All the way to email marketing, building a virtual assistant team whenever you do need it, all the way to building up your business to have a long-term exit plan. It's all in here inside of Ecom Success Academy. And I'm going to pull up the slides and I'm going to walk you through each of those sections. And this course, ESA, which has created so much success with my students, isn't just like videos. It's about mentorship. It's about motivation, direction, guidance, coaching, right? Doing the right stuff the right way at the right time, okay? Now, the first part of this ESA course is called Shopify Mastery. So this is going to walk you through an over-the-shoulder series of trainings on setting up your very first Shopify store, all the way to getting the products on the store, all the way to building a epic, huge Shopify brand the way that I did it, a flexible store. Remember when you saw my store doing six figures, $200,000, $300,000 a month? It's because I have a strategy, a method to how I set up my stores. And there's little things in the setup that are super easy that a lot of people just like, you don't know what it is that you don't know, that they skip over, right? So setting up your Shopify store. You can set up your first store in about 20, 30 minutes. Now, Product Sorcery is the second over-the-shoulder series where I go over sniping out high-converting products. I give you, as a bonus, that X Factor software that I showed you earlier that found AliExpress items, that found the Facebook ads that have the most comments, shares, and likes in any niche for any type of product. My advantage, my unfair advantage, if you will, over everybody else. And customizing your products, if you want to do print on demand, Product Sorcery, this one particular part, this one particular section is worth thousands of dollars. This training is, and this is just one section of Ecom Success Academy. All right, now, my favorite part is Facebook Ads Mastery. This one section of my training is worth over 10 grand. Easy. Anik will tell you himself. Anik offered me $20,000 just to come down and spend a day with me learning Facebook ads. And in one day, I'll tell you this, I promise you, I cannot teach you in a day in one-on-one a fraction of what I'm able to teach in my Facebook Ads Mastery training. So, Anik, just go watch the Facebook Ads Mastery training. And he did, right? He did. And this walks you through setting up your very first Facebook ad. You don't know how to write a good ad? Don't worry about it. You're going to copy my exact ad copy. I tell you exactly what I say in my ads to get the highest converting traffic. It's no mystery. I literally lay it out there for you on a silver platter. This walks you through setting up a Facebook ad as a beginner. Even if you're advanced, it walks you through the advanced strategies. It's a growing process, right? But you get to work at your own pace. There is no time limit on this. You work at your own pace, and this is the absolute best. You will not find another Facebook course that comes anywhere near the quality and the depth and the simplicity of what you're looking at right here. I can strongly and confidently say this is the best Facebook training you will ever see right here in front of your face. Remember that. Now, Alpha Email Mastery. That's the second, or actually the fourth part of Ecom Success Academy. This is how I build my email list with Shopify. Hacks that I use, legal and ethical hacks, of course, to supercharge my email list size. My exact high converting template that does $16,000, $17,000 email promotions for me. My exact calendar that I use for emailing to earn over $26,000 in a week, right? This is a $500,000 a year blueprint right here on email marketing. Automation Mastery is another section we go over. So, hey, you don't want to do all this stuff yourself. We actually show you how to get virtual assistants to do it for you. But that comes later on. Like what I did is I put a bunch of stuff in here that you don't need right now getting started, but I know that you'll want to do later when you start becoming successful. The $3.5 million exit plan. Nobody does this. I haven't seen anybody teach this ever. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's because they've never sold a business. Maybe it's because they don't really have a profitable business. I don't know. But the great thing about Shopify is that you're building a asset. And as you're earning money with Shopify and your bank account grows, the value of your Shopify store grows as well. And I want to show you my 7-figure brand formula, how in 10 months, I built up my store to be worth $3.5 million. All right. Now, it doesn't mean I could get 3.5 million for it. In all honesty, we had people on the phone in the 7-figure range, but it was in the $1 million range, not the 3. But that's what this company valuated it at, right? So I want to give you how many of you in here would like to be able, from the very beginning, the get-go, not just to make quick money, but set this up for a long-term exit plan. One day you could cash out, you could sell it, and you could build another one. Just say exit plan in there. As a matter of fact, how many of you in here are ready? My exit plan took me 10 months. How many of you in here are ready for your 10 months to your massive exit plan to start tonight? Just say tonight in the chat box right now if you feel like you're ready for your 10 months to your massive exit plan, just like mine, is to start tonight. I see tons of people saying tonight over here in this chat box. I love this little chat box over here. Awesome. All right, so that's the last part. Now, all of this stuff is included at eCom Success Academy, everything I just went through, but we've got some bonuses. So this is a course and a training that Shopify noticed after I launched. They said, Adrian, we're seeing so many success students from your training. People are signing up for Shopify and they're making money, which they want, right? They said, we want to sponsor a contest for your eCom Success Academy students. So they've never done this before. They have never, ever done this before, and they're a publicly traded company. So they reached out to me and they said, we want to take your top 3 earners of 2017, and we want to give them a free trip to our Shopify headquarters, and they're going to meet you. Y'all can spend the day in our offices, get a full tour, and obviously you can get a one-on-one training with me in Shopify offices in Ottawa, Canada, completely paid. That's a contest, an official contest sponsored by Shopify that they're throwing for us. How many of you in here would like to be one of my top 3 earners this year and meet me in Canada at Shopify and go down that silver slide with me as we check our stats on our laptops? I've been waiting to do that. I want to refresh my stats while I'm going down the slide. I see lots of me's. All right, cool. So that's bonus number 1. Bonus number 2 is my X Factor software. So this is a software that allows me to snipe out other people's best performing products. It's my competitive edge and advantage over everybody else. You cannot buy it anywhere. It is not for sale. Don't ask me for a link just to buy the software, because it's worthless unless you have the training. You must have the right training for this to even be of any value to you. All right, but it costs thousands of dollars to make that. Now, bonus number 3 is I do webinars for my students every single Tuesday night at 9 p.m. EST. It's called the Profit Power Hour. These are for my VIP students. I'm going to give you access to those for free. So not only are you going to get access to all my ESA training, but every single week at no extra charge, they're not sales pitches or anything like that. It's meat and potatoes training. You're going to get access to those webinars. How many of you in here would like to get on a webinar with me every Tuesday night? You've already got Onyx on Wednesday nights, but every Tuesday night, get on with me and learn more, build campaigns, learn more about Facebook marketing, do products together, find high converting products. There's no sales, and it is just like every single week, meat and potatoes value training. I see a lot of you saying me. All right, you can't buy that anywhere. It's not for sale, but it is priceless. Bonus number 4 is you get my Friends with Benefits discount. So I'm going to give you access. I'm going to introduce you to one of my top vendors for custom printed items, and they're going to give you a discount on some of their items that nobody else gets but ESA members, because it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. You know me, you know one of my top vendors. That's all inside eCom Success Academy. Now, the link to get enrolled is startesa.com/learn, but I don't want you to go yet. All right, don't go there yet. I'm not ready, all right? A lot of you are saying, I'm ready to go. Where's the link? That's it, but don't go there just yet, because I want to tell you a couple of other things. To get into eCom Success Academy, get access to my ongoing webinars, There's no monthly fee. It's a one-time investment of $2,495. Okay, there's no upsells, there's no hidden agenda, no monthly fees. That's just the investment. But I have some fast action bonuses that I usually give away when I do a presentation like this. And Anik has a lot more people on than I expected, so I might bump the number up a little bit. But I've got some fast action bonuses. Now, fast action bonus number 1, I usually only give away to the first 25 people to get enrolled. I'm going to give my fast action takers my top 4 performing campaigns that generated $1.2 million in sales for me. And that is only for the first group of people that get into Ecom Success Academy tonight at the link below, startesa.com/learn. Now, I want to be honest and upfront with you about this bonus. Number 1 is we have like 800 people or so in here, and it's going to go fast. Number 2 is just because I made $1.2 million with these campaigns doesn't mean you are. What it means is that you get to look at campaigns, the product, the ad copy. You get to look at the targeting that I would do for things that earned me $1.2 million in sales. And if you think about it, where do you think your odds are going to be better? Doing any, mini, money, mo, choosing a random product, or going in and duplicating some of my most successful ad campaigns? Just tell me in the chat box, what do you think is going to give you better odds? Duplicating 4 of my top performing products and campaigns, it's the Facebook ad, the targeting, the ad copy, the exact product, or trying to do it on your own, right? So this is very, very, very limited right here. It's fast action bonus number 1. I will let you know when we run out of these, okay? Now, the first campaign that we're going to give our fast action takers access to is the one that we did 70,000 units on. That's that one I showed you earlier that did $700,000 in sales. You're going to get access to the ad, the product, the targeting I suggest that you do, literally everything, right? And of course, like I said, these are my results. I don't know what you'll do with it, but I know your odds are better if you duplicate this than try to do something else, right? The idea is to get you started the right way and show you how to properly set a campaign up. Now, number 2 is a campaign that we sold $200,000 worth of stuff from, 20,000 units. Campaign 3 that you're going to get access to, we did 17,000 sales on. That's about $180,000. And then number 4, we did close to $100,000 with this product. This is 4 products in different niches. You're going to get access to everything to duplicate those. That is fast action bonus number 1. The link is down here at the bottom, startesa.com/learn. All right. Now, also, I want you to look at this slide right here. Okay. So you're going to get access to the exact ads, right? The exact ad copy that I say you should be using, the exact products that I've been selling, the exact goldmine targeting, and you can duplicate each of these ads in about 10 minutes. These are ad campaigns that, for me, did $1.2 million in sales. Now, fast action bonus number 2. I haven't even talked about this because there's so much content in here. But I told you all earlier that I'm actually making a lot of money selling print-on-demand stuff too. Custom printed mugs, custom printed shoes, pillows, yoga pants, shower curtains. It's crazy. And I'm not an artist. I don't want to pay a graphic designer. Nobody wants to do all that crap. I'm not creative. So what I did is I found famous artists and I licensed their artwork. I said, hey, I'll pay you, and you give me your artwork of like Marilyn Monroe and whoever it is. And I have the legal right, the licensing, official licensing to put that stuff on anything I want and promote, right? And I work with the largest licensing company in America. And it costs me about, I don't know, $30,000 or so in advances just to get them to work with me. I know my typical average student can't afford to do that, right? But it's unfair if I say, hey, this is what I'm doing, and I don't really tell you everything that I'm doing. So here's what I did. Here's the contract. I contacted Art Licensing and I said, hey, listen, I have students that are getting into my Ecom Success Academy training. I have students that are taking massive action, that are getting the best of the best training in the world. I'd like to give them access to the artwork just like I have access to it so they can use it as well. And he said, sure, it's going to be a $10,000 advance from each student. And I said, whoa, they can't afford that. Like they just need to get access and because as a favor to me. And he said, we can't do that. So I said, what if I pay you a big advance on behalf of my students? And that's exactly what I did. Look at this contract, the bottom left. I paid Art Licensing $50,000 cash money. So my Ecom Success Academy students could have the same benefit that I have and access Art Licensing artwork. So you can see it says, upon execution of this agreement, my company agrees to pay Art Licensing a non-refundable advance. And over here, the territory, worldwide. Nobody else can give you access to this. You can't even get access to it yourself. Worldwide exclusive on any e-commerce platform. That is how far I'm willing to go for my students. How many of you in here think that's pretty awesome? This isn't for me. I already paid my advances. I've already done 7 figures with their company. This is money I paid for specifically for my Ecom Success Academy students. I invested in you so you could have access to artwork that freaking crushes. Just say love it if you think that's pretty dang awesome that I did that, because otherwise, well, I mean, you know, it would have been $10,000 if you could even get access. So fast action bonus number 2 for our first small group of people, you're going to get access to my $50,000 art licensing contract. It's done for you artwork, the same artwork that I tap into that's exclusive. Nobody else can get access to this but my students. So you don't have to worry about somebody ripping off your design or anything. You don't have to have a graphic designer or anything like that. You're literally just going to be able to tap into this bank of famous artist artwork and up-and-coming artist artwork and just copy and paste it on shirts and stuff with my training and start selling it, right? And start selling stuff that you know that works. And it's called art licensing. StartESA.com/learn. All right, now, fast action bonus number 3 is also for our first small group of students, okay? Fast action bonus number 3, let me go back to that because I skipped through the slide a little too fast, is our Super Success 30 days of daily live coaching bonus recording. So earlier this year, I did a 30-day workshop every single day, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday with Anthony, Casey, Corey, and Tyler. So these are all big marketers. Well, Casey's my wife. She runs my stuff, my stores with me, so I give her a lot of credit for my success. But Anthony, 8-figure marketer. Corey is a 6-figure marketer. Tyler is I'm pretty sure he's an 8-figure marketer as well. He runs a 7-figure Shopify store. They came on each week and did trainings on Shopify Quick Start, Passion Sniping. We built campaigns together. You're going to get access to the recordings of all of that. So that's everything that's inside Ecom Success Academy. My Sizzle Sniper software, my $50,000 art licensing bonus, access to my top 4 campaigns that produced over $1 million in revenue for me, and my 30 days of daily live coaching recordings from 2017, and we just finished those. And you can start right here at StartESA.com/learn. Now, I've got lots of questions we're going to answer. I've got some demos I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you art licensing and all that stuff. Real quick, I just want to come over here and make sure that I keep up with how many fast action bonuses we have available. Just go ahead and say me. If you're going to the link right now to get enrolled, say me in the chat box if you're going to get enrolled right now and become an Ecom Success Academy member. This is the same training that Anik went through. It's the same, his wife went through this. I mean, this is it, right? And this is what's created so much success with our students. All right. I see a lot of yeses coming in. We usually limit the fast action bonuses to about 25 slots. I'll be honest with you, I'll probably add some onto that because Anik has so many people that are in here. And I just want to make sure that you know, we're fair because there's a lot of people in here right now. But we just had Charlene Pond come in. We just had Orande Robinson come in, so congrats to y'all. So I'm going to count these down, and I will do a cutoff when we run out of these. So somebody asked, Adrian, how fast can I really get started with this? It takes probably about 30 minutes to set up your store. But the great thing is, you know, you're not adding thousands of products or anything to your store. So you just got to use my Sizzle Sniper software, find 2 or 3 products, add those to your store, and then follow with the training. I would say that before you go to bed tonight, you could have your store up and running, and you could have a Facebook ad live using my exact strategy. So it can happen very, very quickly. The link is right here on the screen. It's StartESA.com/learn. We're going to do some Q&A and answer some questions. I'm going to show you all some demos. Let me see what other slides I had in here. So some of the things that we go over is art licensing, all right, video ad marketing, GIF ad marketing, and there's lots of trainings in here about demographics and deep diving, print on demand products. Somebody asked about the specific artwork that we give access to. Well, it's not me giving you access to the artwork. It's I've signed a contract on your behalf of my students that gives you access to all this crazy art. And I'll show you real fast what the artwork is. I'm going to try to leave that link up because we have a lot of students getting enrolled right now, and we're limited on those bonuses. So give me just a second so I can make sure that this.
Hey, Adrian, I just wanted to chime in real quick. They're pouring in. Like, we got students really coming in fast. I can actually see it on my side. I just want to say, everyone, hands down, you gotta do this. I mean, if you have been thinking about doing it, look at that right there. Look, he's trying to hide. You know,
they're in the way.
You got caught. You got a bunch of those 1,056 sales right here, just while we're watching. This is real. This is real. So if you want to finally start in e-com and you want to have huge success in e-com, you guys all were always asking Lurn Nation to bring you the best of the best, especially e-commerce has been a huge topic lately. Well, I'm telling you right now, this is your chance. All right, this is your chance. Everybody who's already taken part or who's in this process right now, if you're in the process, can you do me a favor? Type in the number 1. Just type in the number 1 because I want to be able to. I'll be able to respond to you and stuff. But I want to see, just because I love action takers. You guys know that, and we're probably going to do something special for you guys after this too. So just type in the number 1 if you're either have already joined or if you're in the process of doing it right now. You're just filling things out. Type in the number 1 below. I'll come back on. I just wanted to really push everyone, Adrian. I wanted to let everybody know that they got to do this. So, Adrian, take it away again.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming in, actually. I needed a break from talking. But Anik's absolutely right. I mean, you can see right there in the top right, I just made $75. When I get out of my presentation, you can start seeing my orders pouring in. I'm making money as we're going through this training right now. That's how crazy this is. Now, what I'm looking at here is the art licensing that we're giving students access to by way of the contract that we spent invested $50,000 in for our students. And we did a whole art licensing training. And this is what makes us different than everybody else. Like, not only are we teaching how to do drop shipping with AliExpress, but we're getting you access to something that nobody else on planet Earth can get you access to but me. And I want you to look at some of this artwork. I mean, it's crazy. Iron Man, Ferrari. This is licensed artwork, not stuff that I could get in trouble for using. This is legitimately licensed art by famous artists, actually. This is a very famous artist, Mickey Mouse. There's just all sorts of great stuff in here. Let's say that there's Darth Vader. Let's say that you're in the dog niche, right? And you want to start marketing dog stuff and dog t-shirts or whatever. I know there's a great dog artist in here, but see, this is why you need to get in while I have these fast action bonuses available, because this is not something we give to everybody. Art licensing can't take on a zillion different new sellers. They actually give you like a dedicated rep that you say, hey, I'm in the cat niche, or I'm in the dog niche, or the military niche, and they will find you their top selling artwork that you could print on. Look at this. I mean, with the targeting that I teach people how to use, if you put this on a coffee mug or something, or a t-shirt, it would sell like straight fire. And they've got over 150,000 images. They've got over 100 different artists that are very, very awesome artists, by the way, that you get to get access to. So this is one of those big things that is so different that you cannot deny how awesome and unique this is. And I gotta say, this is part of why I'm so successful is, you know, I'm coming in and I'm doing things that nobody else is doing, but my students are doing it with me, right? Listen, here's one of my students. Her name is Joan. Joan says, it is no gimmick. Adrian Morrison's the real deal. His testimonials are true. There's no shortcut. You got to do the work. If you're a member of ESA, congrats for making that decision. If you're wondering if you should join or not, then I'd say stop being silly and just do it now. And I want to show you a couple of other things in here. Like, how about Teresa Garcia? Teresa Garcia says, actually, I'll just say this before I read her thing. I say invest in yourself, even if it's a stretch. A lot of people say, okay, well, Adrian, you know, it's $2,500. Is it worth it? I mean, you saw Charles. Charles almost didn't do it. Would have cost him a $30,000 a month business. So you tell me. But Teresa says, since I joined ESA, I literally have not been able to stop thanking my lucky stars for Adrian guiding me as the holy grail to e-commerce. I bought his course as a birthday gift to myself. So she found an excuse of why it was okay to invest. Now she's doing $1,000 a day, $1,000 days. This was $1,000 in a couple of days here. Prem Preya, somebody said, Adrian, is this newbie friendly? What if I've never made an ad on Facebook before or e-commerce? It's okay. Look at Prem Preya here. She says, my knowledge about marketing and sales and Facebook is zero. Everything I learned is from eCom Success Academy, and she did $6,000 in her first month of getting started. $6,000. That's more than double what ESA's investment is. There's no upsells. There's no additional, things that you're going to see in there that say, oh, well, you got to buy this if you really want to do it. It's $2,500. And boom, everything is in there. All the training that I went over is in there. You have full access to it. Alex says, what is your why? So one of my students in here, we get earnings reports all the time, but one of my students, let me just pull this PowerPoint back up. I was moving something around. He asked my group, what is your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you on this webinar right now? Why do you want to succeed? You have to have a reason, right? He said, hey, Adrian, thanks for pointing me in the right direction. It's my third day of getting our store live, and I just put a couple of products, and I got a sale. I'm so fired up because they bought 3 items. So he just made like $30, and he was excited, right? Well, what I didn't know about Alex is, something it's kind of a heart tugger, but he says, not only did we hit our goal today of $500 in sales, but while we were making that money, that $500, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., we were in the hospital with our daughters. Their daughter is, battling cancer. And he was able to do all of this while he was at the hospital and not some regular job. He gets time with the family and gets to earn money too. And he came in and he posted, he said, what is your reason for wanting to make this work? I mean, if you chase money, you'll never succeed because there's always another dollar to make. But you've got to find this burning desire that makes you pop out of bed before the alarm in the morning, stay up late at night, and really make this work. What are you ultimately wanting your life to look like? So that was his $500 a day update. There's a picture of him down there at the hospital. He checked back in, and here he is again. And this is about a month later. He says, there you have it, folks, our first $1,000 day. So guys, this isn't luck. This isn't one-hit wonders. Our students aren't just making money real quick, not making money again. Some of our students are just scaling and scaling and scaling. He did $1,000 in a single day, all the way from his first order to his first $1,000 day. David Poon, look over here at the left. He says, hey guys, I just launched my store today and I got my first sale tonight. You could see he made $10. Then a month later, he says, my 1 month update. My first full month, we did $13,000 in sales. So you're seeing students get started from scratch, and then you're seeing them freaking crush it with $5,000, $10,000 types of earnings reports. Now, jumping back over here into, let me just get this link back up, into eCom Success Academy. I just want to show you all some stuff. Let me get this link down here at the bottom. All right, so jumping back over here into the actual training, what you're going to want to get started with. Somebody said, where do I get started? Right here. Right here, see they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get started setting up your Shopify store. Then we're going to walk you through finding the right products and getting them on your store. Then we're going to walk you through setting up your Facebook ad. If you're one of our first couple of students, our first small group of students, then you're going to have access to the fast action bonuses, which, by the way, I need to check those really quickly. The link is at the bottom of the screen at startesa.com/learn. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 students that are in right now. So let's just say that we got about 20 fast action spots left, because I'm going to give a couple of extras, but about 20 fast action spots left. That's for my $1 million campaign case studies. That's for the art licensing, which, by the way, art licensing is right here inside of the members area. you can see it says new because I update all of this. Somebody asked earlier, by the way, do I get charged for updates? No. Everybody that was in ESA in 2016, when I updated all of the videos for 2017, they got it free. I don't charge for updates. I say if you're already an Ecom Success Academy member, when I update ESA, you're going to get access to those updates completely free. Just look at the Facebook section. You'll see that when I come over here to, like, let's say Facebook ad types, it walks you through every type of ad Facebook has available, the ones that I use, which ones are the best, and vice versa. But notice these all say new. These are newly updated trainings that I put in here for my students, and I didn't charge them a single dime. And you want to know what kind of results I get from my students because of that? Well, let me take you over to our live group over here on Facebook. This is our Profit Power Hour group. And I want to show you some of the testimonials that we're getting in here. We have over 10,000 members in our group. And check this testimonial out from April 1st. This is one of my students that did $1.7 million in a single month. Now, I don't think that any other student has ever done that before, but this is my student. He got into e-commerce in February, right? And he's already he just found a hot product, $1.7 million in a single month. That is nutso, just a regular guy. All right, now you've got Nikki Pruitt over here. She wrote this long story that says, huge thanks to Adrian Morrison. I'm so thankful and so fortunate to come across his ESA course. And you can see her stores here from February. She did $6,000. March, she scaled up to $30,000 in sales in 1 month. Absolutely nuts. Look, I've got so many of these. It's unbelievable. Here's a really great testimonial from Kevin. This one is, it's another, this one grabbed you in the heart. But he says, ESA family and friends has allowed me time to create a dynamic relationship with my designers during 2 to 3 different surgeries that we've had. The possibilities are endless. Adrian Morrison showed me how to gain the attention of possible. And he says, and I would not have been able to do it if it wasn't for ESA. Let's get after cancer. We'll never win. He's in there getting his treatments as a cancer patient, but he was able to earn $528 at the same time, right? So he was saying, thank you for giving me something to take my mind off of this battle, right? I mean, it's so amazing to see students from all over the world, all sorts of different struggles, financial, health, coming in here, uniting and doing big things. Here's another student of mine, did $1.5 million overall over 12 months in a year. All right, we've got Arthur over here, $22,000 in sales. You can see that's April 11th. That just came in right here. So he says, I have a question about the 4 phases of targeting. So I come in here and I help my students and I answer questions and whatnot. Eric over here says, yay for March. I was hoping to hit $10,000, but hey, I'll take 9,000. So he didn't hit his goal of 10 grand, but can you imagine that? Let me stop for a second. How many of you in here would love to have a goal of $10,000 in sales and only get 9,000? How many of you would be okay with that? You'd be elated, like my student here is. It's really cool to see my students setting goals, and even if they're not crushing the goal, they're getting very close to it. So that's March, $9,000 in sales. I mean, I probably have too many of these. Robin Walker, $10,000 in March. Steve Tan, $21,000 in a single day. He says, woohoo, scaling and broke the $20,000 day mark on my new store, right? So these are all my students. Cameron over here, $31,000 in sales since getting started. Tim Lurn right here, $230 getting started. All right, let's read what Tim said. He says, this is for anyone who's struggling to get their first sale right now. It's my sales for at least 9 days. So in 9 days, he did $230, right? So it's not all just about the $1 million testimonials or whatever, but $100,000 about from Brian, #ESA. He's a military veteran. All right, so I asked my students a while back, why should somebody join ESA? We had over 650 different comments. We have over $10 million worth of student earning reports being posted in the group. $10 million plus. Actually, it's probably more like 20 million or so, but I feel safer saying the $10 million range in earnings reports. But you can see all of my students here saying, get ESA. It's the best training on the internet for e-commerce. I mean, you know, I could have made this post and people could have posted bad stuff, right? James Bragg posted a $530,000 earnings report testimonial. So we've got a lot of earnings reports in here, and we'll come back and we'll look at some more of these later. Somebody did ask, though, how fast can I see my first sale? And so I pulled this up because we always get that question. Ali here said, Adrian, oh my gosh, I put my first ad up literally 4 hours ago, and I got my first sale, and I only spent 59 cents. So she spent 59 cents to get in and make $10.97. You see, y'all, it's not always just about you know, making 10 or 50 or 1,000 sales in a day. Just getting your first sale is where it all starts. She spent 59 cents, made $10.97, and that's the beginning of her journey right there. Now, some of the questions that we're getting, let me just take a look at some of these. Since I've counted on our fast action bonuses, we've had Lisa, Odeon, I'm sorry, I totally messed up that name. LaDana, John Ritchie come in. So we're getting down to about the 15 fast action bonus spots. So right now we still have a lot of people on this webinar. And listen, you need to take massive action right now. You need to go to that link right there. You need to get enrolled in eCom Success Academy, and you need to claim those spots and get access to all of, see those red bonuses right there? That's the fast action bonuses. Those are not always available to everybody. I'm making those available to a small group for Onik tonight on this webinar. So some of the questions that we've been getting in. All right, so how is eBay different than Shopify? It's way different. Same thing with Amazon too. Listen, Amazon and eBay are fantastic. They're great ways to make sales. But when you go there to your Amazon store, your eBay store, what logo do you see? Do you see your brand's logo there? No. You see eBay and you see Amazon, and you're not really building your brand. Not only that, but eBay and Amazon don't give you your emails, your customer emails. They have lots of rules and restrictions, and they limit you. Shopify gives you complete and total control. All right, so somebody said, how is this? How is it able to get on your weekly webinars? Well, you get on my weekly webinars by, there's another cell that just came in. You get on my weekly webinars by becoming a student. And every Tuesday night, we do these weekly profit power hours. As a matter of fact, you're actually going to get access. Let me just get the link back up right there. You're going to get access to all of the archives from all of my weekly trainings. Listen, when I say that I've been doing these Profit Power Hour weekly educational webinars for my students, non-sales pitch webinars, they're just straight up meat and potatoes trainings for 2 years. I mean it. Check this out. You're going to get, as a bonus tonight, access to my Profit Power Hour members area. And if you come over here to archive trainings, it's going to show you all of the webinars that I do every week. Look, all of these 2017 webinars. Look at the dates. Every week, I'm doing another webinar. All the way back to 2015. I've been doing these every single week. And listen, you need these. You need to be on webinars with me every week. And you're not supposed to pay for them, right? They're free webinars because you're going to need to learn the new stuff that's coming around the corner. You're going to need to get on webinars with me and see how I build campaigns and the strategies that I'm using. You shouldn't have to pay money every time you want to learn something new. That's not why Onik does his webinars, and that's not why I do my webinars. We like to continue your education. So I continue your education with my Profit Power Hour on Facebook marketing and e-commerce. We go over Facebook advanced audiences. Like, for instance, let me click this real quick. And click this, you can rewatch the entire webinar. So this is a bonus you get for becoming an eCom Success Academy member. So there I am on my webcam right there. I give away money every week on these webinars. I take my white pad out and we go over all sorts of fun stuff. And there's no monthly fee for that. It's just something I give to my students as a bonus for becoming an eCom Success Academy winner. Not winner, but you're winning if you're in the training, but a member.
Adrian,
yes.
I want to hop in here. I want to do something really unique. So I want to tell you guys something we did in the company, in-house. I gave it away only once to people who had enrolled with Adrian a long time ago. We did some we basically went out and found more than 50 products that are ready to go. How many of you right now, okay, do this, all right? Right now, type in the number 2, so we use something different. Type in the number 2 if you've already joined. If you're here, you already joined, and you want to claim this bonus. Just type in the number 2. I want to wait and see. Just type in the number 2, and I'm going to do something really, really unique for you, all right? I'm just going to give you an email address at the end of this, and you'll be able to send me an email to that, and we will I'm going to give you this bonus for absolutely free, okay? So just type in the number 2, and let's see. I want to be able to read out your names. I know it's going to take you guys a couple of minutes to see, to hear me, because there's usually a delay. And type in the number 2. And what I'm going to do is literally we put them into a beautiful PDF. And a lot of these were things that my wife is actually getting ready to sell. A lot of them are things that my wife is actually going to be selling, which is why we actually put it together to begin with. Largely, we did all the research, and now I want to share it. I want to share it with our students. Okay, so here's all you have to do: write down this email address. Now, this is not a real email address that I check. It's only for now. I literally just put it together last second. I didn't start it. I've had it, but I never check it. But I'll check it for the next few days. It's Anik Videos. So ANIK. V as in Victor, I, D as in dog, EOS, onicvideos@gmail.com. That again is onicvideos@gmail.com. So just pop me an email and let me know if you've made that decision to join. I want to congratulate Abu Bakr, Daryl. We've got Daryl Grooms and Daryl Farik. We've got Eric Kihoro, Susan, Avi, Tom, Aditya. We've got, trust me, guys, I'm going to be limiting it, so I'm not going to give this out to too many people. You literally have a few minutes to go to startesa.com/learn. Type in the number 2 if you've made that decision and already done it so that I can make sure I save you your spot. But I'm going to give you a bonus where I absolutely hand over the entire file, which we've already done the research for a lot of products that you could start to sell. Next, something that I'm going to throw in also is a killer Facebook training that guess who ran? Yeah, you're right. It was me and Adrian. We both ran this boot camp, and you're going to get recordings to it. It's been completely retired. It's been hidden away, and it teaches you exactly how to do e-commerce on Facebook. I mean, this is coming, like, I've, in the last 1 year, put in over $3 million into Facebook ad spend. And Adrian's probably done even more than that. So imagine those two people come together. We've done awesome training just for you, okay? We've done awesome training just for you. So now I'm going to hand that to you for free. All you have to do is send an email to onicvideos@gmail.com. And also just put a 2 in right now so I can say congratulations to you. So we've got Michael McDonald, Arlene, Joe, Peony, Ikwan, Dare. So a lot of people here, a lot of people that are coming in. So that's awesome. And keep doing this. You have a few more minutes left, all right? Make sure you also email me at onicvideos@gmail. You have to send me your receipt, though. We're not just going to send it out. You got to send the receipt. You have to really prove that you've done it. So send it out to us. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that. Adrian, I'm going to turn it back over to you, man. And everybody, again, type in a 2. I want to call out some more names. Ikwan, Dare, it said these. Alex, Chica, Oronde, and Trisha. Congratulations. I don't know, Adrian. That looks like we're getting pretty damn close to that 25 number, if you ask me.
Yeah, actually we are. We're about down to, it looks like, I'm just counting here, about 7 or 8 fast action spots left. So those are going to get snagged up very, very quickly. Awesome bonus that you're adding in there. Somebody asked Anik if we had support, and we most certainly do. We have a support address that actually I'll show it to you. It's inside the members area. We don't try to hide it or anything like that. But you just come up here, you click on support, and support's not run by like virtual assistants or anything like that. It's actually the guys and the girls that run my personal Shopify stores. do support for me as well. So they're the ones in there setting the products up for me now. I have everything delegated at this point. I teach that in ESA too. So you have full access to unlimited support. There's no 30 days or 60 days or anything like that. Legitimately, you mail in our support desk and we will help you. As a matter of fact, oftentimes my support will get will log into your Shopify store if you can't fix something, and they'll do it for you, because you can give little staff accounts where we can log in, and my support team will go in there, and if you're running into a problem, Corey is our main support guy. He'll log in and he will fix it for you. So we have amazing support. I actually have slides about the support that I never even showed. We have a no man left behind policy. So the idea behind that is, like I just said, if there's something's messed up on your Shopify store, you made a mistake, you made a boo-boo, it happens when you're new. You're not stuck like banging your head against the wall, like, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? You mail our support. We will help you. We will make sure that it is fixed. Corey will log in under a staff account and he'll make sure that it works. That's our no man left behind policy. Support from my personal Shopify team. The same guys that run my Shopify store are also running my support desk. I personally have answered over 1,000 support tickets. So I get my butt in there at like midnight, 1 a.m. before I go to bed, and I hammer away support tickets too. So you have direct access, like a concierge, if you will, directly to me in a lot of cases, because I go through there and I answer those tickets. So we're able to put out fires, throw out life rafts, but more importantly, we bridge the gap. We're able to bridge the gap. If there's just one little piece of the puzzle that you're missing and you can't figure out what it is, that's where we come in. So I want you to know, look, when you get into Ecom Success Academy, you're not just going through this awesome training by yourself. You're here with us. And we're going to be there along the way with you on the webinars and the support desk. Samantha asked about the bonuses. Yes, we have about 7 fast action slots left when I looked a second ago. If you qualify for the bonuses, which they're still available right now, you just come down here to the bonus section, click it, and check this out. You will not see this if you don't get in right now. So you'll see access to my $152,000 case study, our $700,000 case study campaign, our $200,000, our $100,000 case study campaigns. You'll see our daily live coaching. Check this out. So we got it separated where we recorded these. They're hour sessions that we did 30 days straight. We help people build their business, build their Shopify stores, and do it the right way, build campaigns, everything, with some of the top marketers on the planet every week. And we separated week 1, right? So you click on week 1 and you're going to get access to all of those trainings. Now that's just a bonus that we put in here for our ESA students that get enrolled tonight through Onyx, because we don't give everybody these recordings because, well, they're very valuable. Like these 30 days are worth well over $5,000 to $10,000 if somebody were to just pay to go through and sit through those trainings with us. So there's a lot of value in here. Building your fan page. Then we do a Q&A every week. So you're going to get on these. You're going to watch these. You're going to see these are color coded. So you start right here, Shopify, then putting products on, then Facebook marketing. By the time you get here, you'll start building an email list, hopefully. Then maybe you want to outsource and have a team that runs your store for you like I do now. All of that's there, your long-term exit plan. All right, so we just had 2 new students pop in. I want to congratulate Lisa and who's this next name? I can't. Actually, no, your card had an issue. So let me just tell everybody that has tried to get in. If your card got declined, you need to call your bank and you need to tell them to let the charge go through, because sometimes the bigger charge will get flagged for fraud. So Stephen, Duvan, Odeon, Ladina, John, and Daralini. Sorry if I messed that up. Y'all's cards, it appears, had an issue. So try again to place your order, or call your bank and let them know you're trying to process this order, okay? So make sure that you do that. Otherwise, you're not going to get in. But I will hold your bonus spots for you, because I can see that you did attempt to actually get in and get enrolled. So a couple more questions. because we're going to run out of spots here in just a second. Adrian, how do you handle refunds for your e-commerce business? We have less than a 1% refund rate, and it's not a problem for us. Like 1% refund rate, actually less than that. And the items are so cheap, what we'll do is we'll just give people their $10 back, and we'll tell them to keep the item because it's only like 60 cents or maybe $1 to us. It's not worth having them send it back. And usually they get happy about that, and they'll come buy some more stuff from us. Another question is, let's see, how fast can I have a Facebook ad up and running? I already went over that. I showed you Allie, 4 hours. She got her first sale. How many stores do you have? I have one really big store, and then I have a couple of small stores that I started with, like friends and stuff that wanted to partner. Can I open up multiple stores? Yes, you can open up as many Shopify stores as you want, but I recommend that you really just start with one. Let me just pull this link back up over here. How often do you email your list? Well, I go over that in Ecom Success Academy. I go over my email marketing formula, and I give you literally a day by day calendar. So you send out your emails just like I do. So that's right here in this red section here. So here's the email template that earned me $16,000. I think I said 17,000 earlier, but 17K. Here is my 3-day promotion formula. So you'll see that I go through these videos here, and I literally give you like the exact calendar. There's another $50 order that just popped in. So these aren't like short little tutorial videos. I straight up give you meat and potatoes in here, especially over here with the Facebook content. I mean, you go through these like setting up an ad. Like one of the big things that we're doing is GIF ads. So under Facebook ad types here, this is a cool strategy that we use. Where is it? Secret video ads is another big one. But writing a GIF ad. So this is how you get these cool little animations in your ads that increase your click rates and increase your sales, actually, because they grab so much attention. But this is a 16-minute training right here where we kind of go through and show you this free strategy to creating ads that are going to get higher conversion rates. We go through, we build the ad campaigns together in these. So there's so much valuable information in here for someone getting started with Facebook. You've just got to get in, and you've got to get started before we run out of these fast action bonuses. Okay, so let me just do a quick little refresh because we had 7 fast action spots left. Now I'm sure we have way less. All right, so it looks like now we've got 1, 2, 3, 20. Let's see, we're at 22. Right here, and just, well, y'all can't see, you can only see my screen, but we're at 22. So we've got just a couple of fast action bonuses left. It looks like about 5 or 6. So make sure that you jump in right now. Some of you are asking if we have a flexible payment plan. Where is that? There, here it is. All right. So we do have a flexible payment plan. It's 3 payments of $997. That link is startesa.com/learnflex. It's a little bit more expensive. It's obviously because it makes it fair for those that pay in full. But if you go to startesa.com/learnflex, you can still get access to the fast action bonuses. But you're able to get started tonight and then just make 3 payments over the course of 3 months of $997. So 1 payment of $997 tonight, and then next month, and then the next month. I'll just get both of those pulled up on the screen right here. So you've got 2 ways to do this. You can pay in full, get a discount, startesa.com/learn. You can use our flexible payment plan. I would only do that if I have to, and that's startesa.com/learnflex. And that's going to give you access to everything, but you're able to do it via a payment plan. And you'll get access to our private Facebook group. So you're going to be in here with all of my other members, and you're going to be going through and you're going to be mingling with some of my top earners here in our Profit Power Hour group. Here's a training I just did last week. So I do the replays in here where I went over what I call power margins. So this is all just continued education. You can see all the posts in here from our students. This is a great community. It's not a free group. We don't just let anybody in here. These are people doing e-commerce, people going through my training, people that are actually doing this business. And you'll see them motivating each other with earnings reports, answering each other's questions. You'll see like we got someone that just got their very first sale, $40, posting in here. So you've got newbies all the way to people that are doing $15,000 a month, to $22,000 in 10 days. This is what people are doing right now. This is what you should be getting access to right now. This is what you should be doing. But look, you've got to make that decision to invest in yourself, invest in the right tools, invest in the right training, and get started. There's a zillion ways to make money on the internet. E-commerce, I believe, is the biggest and the best. Somebody said, do you think e-commerce will ever phase out? The answer to that is no. If anything, it's getting bigger. Sears is shutting down. Wet Seal's shutting down. All of these massive retailers that have been around since I was born are bankrupting. They're shutting down their stores. There's massive buildings that look like ghost towns. Why? Because people don't want to go out and shop. People want to type a website address in on their computer. They want to shop and have stuff shipped to their house. So e-commerce is just, you can Google it. It's all over. Forbes has written about it. Huffington Post written about it. E-commerce is putting these big businesses out of business, right? They're all going to online. So no, e-commerce isn't going anywhere. It's been around for a long time, and it's only growing and getting bigger.
Hey, Adrian.
Yes.
I'm getting a couple questions from people. They're asking if my bonus is still good, and they wanted me to remind them. Guys, the bonus is, my team's already gotten it basically ready. I'm going to give you 50 top products that you can start promoting that we specifically went and researched using the very formula. And we actually did this for my wife, so she had it, but we're sharing it with everybody. Yes, even if you do the payment plan, you do still get it. All right. Second, we're going to throw in that Facebook boot camp. You're going to get a ton of extra Facebook training. I had pulled Adrian aside, made him do some very advanced training, and I pitched in as well. And we're going to give that to you for free as well. So these are both bonuses coming from Lurn. I want to call out some names and just kind of want to congratulate people. So here's the deal. If you're on right now, you're still here, and you actually took action, you've already joined DSA. So only if you've already joined DSA, type in the number 3 right now. Type in the number 3 below right now, because I need you guys to do a certain step for me if you're going to get your free bonuses, okay? So type in the number 3 below right now, and then I'll give you the email address again, but I want to be able to publicly congratulate everybody. And go to startesa.com/learn. Do it right now. Go to startesa.com/learn, or his gracious payment plan offer as well, in which I'm still going to throw the offer. I'm still going to throw the bonus in there. So startesa.com/learnflex. That again is startesa.com/learnflex. All right. So again, you've got two options: startesa.com/learn and startesa.com/learnflex. Go take action right now. But I want to hear from you if you've already done so. Type in the number 3 below in the comments, and then I'm going to give you that email address that you can send an email to be able to claim your free bonuses. But in order to do that, you do need to type in the number 3 right now. I know it takes a little bit of time for you guys to actually hear me say this because of the delay that happens. But type in the number 3 if you want to be able to claim that bonus. All right, I'm just going to check something real quick here. I'm just going to have to check something real quick here. All right, so type in the number 3. Let's see. All right, well, looks like my screen is frozen. So I can definitely see Abu Bakr. I want to congratulate you. Or Aline, I want to congratulate you as well. And all right, so if you already typed in a 3, you don't have to type it in again. If you already typed in a 3, you don't have to type it in again. But if you didn't yet, then go ahead and type that in, all right? So go right now. Listen, you guys are always asking us for training on e-commerce, and I'm telling you right now that this is so close and dear to my heart that I'm not the only one that I'm not just showing it to you. My own wife is currently using this. She has been through the same exact program that you guys are getting a chance to go through right now. And I see what she went through it over a year ago. She's literally done hundreds of thousands in e-com sales and continues to grow and scale the business. We have students that we've sent over to Adrian that come back and are building 7-figure businesses. And they come back and they tell us how excited they are. Michael, Peony, Chris, congratulations as well. Remember, the email address to send emails to is onicvideos@gmail. That's onicvideos@gmail.com. ANIKVIDEOS@gmail.com. So send send us an email. Let us know that you took this. Now, make sure you forward us the receipt, okay? Because we are going to ask for the receipt if we're going to give you an honor of the bonus. You have to have made that decision today while you were here. All right, while you were here is when you'll have to have made that decision. But this is it. It's closing up. This is your final chance. So go to startesa.com/learn. That again is www.startesa.com/learn or www.startesa.com/learnflex. All right, it doesn't matter for the purposes of your bonus. We are going to honor it no matter what. All right, Avi, want to congratulate Avi as well, who's joined. So type in the number 3 if you've made that decision and taken that step. Type in the number 3. Do it right now, all right? Do it right now. And then send me an email to onicvideos@gmail.com. I just want to tell you that, I've always said that decisions are what lead to, decisions are what lead to an impact in our life, right? It's not the steps necessarily as much as it is the decision to do something with our lives that finally lead to the kinds of results that we've been looking for. So this is your opportunity right now because we're closing up. That's it. This is literally like 30 seconds, a minute, couple minutes max. I'll let Adrian answer a couple of questions. Then we're going to do our giveaway. I'm going to give you guys that free book I promised you so you could go download that. But beyond that, right now, forget the free book. If you want to really dive into this, do actual training and see some tremendous results, then I need to see you guys right now. Type in the number 3 below. All right. Asma, Lewis, congratulations. Sunil, congratulations. Type in the number 3 there, and then make sure to forward me your receipt to onicvideos@gmail.com. That again is onicvideos@gmail.com. Forward me your receipt to onicvideos@gmail.com and give us just a day or so. We will make sure to get you the bonus that you've been promised here. All right. So do the right thing today. If you've been looking to get that big start online, this is a superbly amazing business model for you to be able to follow. So just go to startesa.com/learn or startesa.com/learnflex. Okay. Startesa.com/learn or startesa.com/learnflex. And I want to see if anyone else has typed in a number 3 here. All right, Holly, congratulations. Welcome, Holly. Although you typed in a 2, so maybe you're a bit behind or on a delay here. All right, so tons of people coming in here. What is it going to be? What is the decision? You need to make it right now. We've got 2 great bonuses. I've already picked 50 products for you that you can run away with and start selling. We've put them into a beautiful report. And on top of that, I'm going to give you Facebook Academy training, some really intense Facebook training that'll teach you how to take your business with e-com and literally run with it. All right, and literally run with it. So, wow, I want to say welcome to Mary. Mary, welcome. Miriam, welcome. Guys, after you've typed in 3, and then remember, onicvideos@gmail. That is onicvideos@gmail.com. Forward me your receipt to it, okay? A bunch of you are not typing in the 3, but I can see your emails coming in. We've got Eric, Arlene, Lewis, Johnny, Michael, Oronde, Monik, Jason, Scott, Kingy, Mary.
I've got bad news. We just hit the 25 to I guess like 28 or so slots on the fast action bonuses. I need to know who has not gotten in yet that wants to get in, because like I said earlier, once we hit the limit, I would add a couple of more because we had so many people on. But I just need to know kind of what the range is before we shut those down, because we did just hit the limit. And I just type in I'm getting in. If you have not gotten in yet, you want to get in and you want to get those bonuses, because we legit. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn my webcam on real quick, because people think that when we say stuff like this, Onik, I know your group trusts you, but a lot of people think that you're BSing when you do this. So I'm just going to I want to show everybody I'm not joking when I'm talking about these fast action bonuses running out. Like, I'm not just like making stuff up or whatever. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a second so my webcam comes back on. Everybody see me? All right, let me just zoom in, because you're going to see Onik's name here. And I'm going to try to like get some of y'all's names where it doesn't show your information. And Onik, just let me know if you can see this or not. But you see the number 27. You see Onik's name. You see the prices, $2,500, $997. There's 27 people enrolled so far. We said fast action bonuses, we're going to stop around 25 to 30 or so. So I just want to make sure that y'all know that this is serious. This is super limited, and you've got to take action right now. Sorry to interrupt you, Onik, but you know, I will add some more on there, but I just want people to know what's going down.
Awesome. No, man. Thank you. I'm glad you did let everyone know, but I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer, guys. So again, I need your receipts forwarded to onikvideos@gmail. The receipt forwarded, and keep typing in the number 3. We've had ITCOOKY. I don't want to mess up your name at all. It's a beautiful name. I just don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to spell it. And Holly, welcome as well. Holly, welcome. So I want to welcome all of you guys into the program here. Thank you so much for being here. But listen, the bonus from my side is going to expire any minute now. This is the last chance you have, all right? startesa.com/learn, or go to startesa.com/learnflex. All right, go to start either one for me. I'm still going to honor the bonuses, and so is, you know, Adrian didn't say you have to do the full pay. So if you really want to push, you got to get in. That's all that matters today. You need to get in. If you want to make e-commerce work for you, guys, think about it. Completely automated business being run from China, where you don't have to have crazy employees. You don't have to do a major investment. You literally start with $5 on Facebook. I just don't know how, you know, why you wouldn't do this. So startesa.com/learn and startesa.com/learnflex. All right, that again is startesa.com/learn or startesa.com/learnflex. Let's see, any more people have typed in 3s? Yeah, we got Jerry. So Jerry, welcome. Now, guys, remember, if you've already typed in, so Abu Bakr, I've already got you. I already called out your name, so you're definitely good, okay? You don't have to type in 3 again. But Jerry, I got you. You're new.
Onik, a couple of people are asking if I'm still giving away more of those fast action bonuses. I had said I would add a couple more on there, so I'm going to limit it at 35. I'm going to give your group the 10 extra bonuses. We're at 29 right now. So there's about 6 fast action bonuses left. So guys, go to the URLs at the bottom of the screen. Listen to Onik. I mean, his own wife has been through this, so I think that this is probably like one of the best endorsements he could possibly ever give. But Onik, some of them were asking about the art licensing bonus specifically and how that worked. I want to do a quick demo because I know you're going to make us get off in a couple of seconds, and we've only got about 6 fast action bonuses left. We've been on here for a long time. So I'm just going to do a quick demo. Guys, go get enrolled right now. And I just want to show y'all what I'm talking about, that $50,000 art licensing bonus to give you access to a bank of over 100,000 done for you images, not just by like crap artists, but these are licensed paid artists that are up and coming, and some of them are quite famous. So one of the things we do is I'm going to introduce you to this vendor, T-Launch, and they're actually give my students a discount that they don't give to anybody else. And it allows you to immediately have products on your store like baby onesies. I have a student that sells baby stuff that does $100K a month. T-shirts, children's shirts, tank tops. They have in here coffee mugs, beer steins. They have little I've sold a boatload of these linen bags. Home goods, they've got blankets, towels. We sold a boatload of blankets too. Pillows, shower curtains, tapestries, yoga mats. Like all of this stuff is drop shipped, and it could be on your site immediately. I'm going to show you how quickly it can happen. So I just want to do a quick demo, but remember, those links are at the bottom of the screen. And right now, as I'm saying this, we just had another student get enrolled by the name of Gerard Martin. And look, some of you in here are having trouble with your credit cards. And I'm going to call out your names real fast before I do this demo, because you need to call your bank because your order was not successful. So we've got Ladina, Dermont, Anaj, Angela, Julie, Minda, Steven, Duvan, Odiana, and Ladina, you tried twice. Y'all need to call your banks now and get in. I'm going to secure your bonuses for you because I can see you're trying, but call your bank and get in because this offer is not just open forever. you've got to go ahead and get you in. I just want to jump over while y'all do that though. And we still have 5 fast action bonuses left because I added a couple of them extra on there for y'all. Let's say that we want to sell these blankets right here, like this fleece blanket. I was doing a webinar for Bob Proctor's students, and they absolutely loved this blanket example. So I'm going to show it to you. So blankets right here. Let's say you want to start selling these, and these sell for some really good money. All you have to do is just install this free app on your store. It's like putting the app on your iPhone or your Android. All right, you click on blankets, you hit start designing. All right, now immediately it's going to ask you what color you want the blanket to be. So, you know, you can make the blanket any color you want it to be. But what we're going to do is, since we have access to licensed artwork, is we're going to get that artwork and we're going to put it on the blanket without having to do anything crazy. So all I have to do is hit choose files, and I can immediately choose the file of whatever artwork it may be. So here's my licensed artwork. Okay, so let's say we want a galaxy on our blanket. So let's just come over here and click on this galaxy photo right here. Hit open. Now watch what's happening. It's loading the art. Now watch what happens right here. In a couple of seconds, you're going to see this plain Jane blanket. Boom, right there. You got this crazy galaxy on there. It could be a dog. It could be any niche. It could be wine, whatever. There's all sorts of fun things you could do with the licensed art. There's over 100,000 images that you get to go in and select. Now we're just going to hit review and publish designs. And this is all drop shipped, right? Now we're selling custom printed blankets. So we're just going to call this Onic blanket example. And you can put in the description, like, check out this epic galaxy blanket on sale now. And this type of training I do with my students every week in ESA. So I'm giving you all a little taste of what I do. We go through, we create products, we do all sorts of stuff. All right, so we can instantly add a price to it. So we're paying $15 every time somebody gets enrolled with this, or not enrolled, but somebody buys it. Our cost is $15. So we're going to sell it for $35, okay? Then it's going to say the medium size, all right, because there's different size blankets. We'll sell this one for $45, and if they buy the large size, which people typically like the large one, it's $55, all right? So that's what we're charging other customers, okay? Now, that being said, right now, we're actually building a product. It's going live on our store. When this is done, the product is going to be live. It's going to be ready to rock, and people can go and they can purchase it from my store Gear Grabber right now. So give it just a couple of seconds and it will be live on the store. If somebody comes and buys it, I'm going to make money, and this other company is going to ship it out for me, all 100% drop ship. So it's almost done here. It takes it 2 or 3. Actually, it takes it about 60 seconds usually. And it's going to be live on our website. And while that's loading over here, I'll just show you the one that I did. I told you I did an example for Bob Proctor. Here it is. So it puts it on your site. People can go and they can view it. They can look at it. They can buy it. Here it is. They could choose small, medium, large, and immediately it's on our store. It's ready to rock. People can buy it. Look, it's done just about now. And that's what we do with the licensed artwork. We come over here, we click through the artist, we find different passion niches. There's all sorts of different stuff, and we can go easily start a drop shipping business with custom print on demand art. And I want you to remember, nobody else can get access to this artwork. I have a $50,000 exclusive worldwide contract for this art, all 100,000 images, all of the artists, and you're going to be able to tap into them, and you can get started going into your store and immediately building products like this right here, or this, the internet must be running slow because it should only take 60 seconds, and start selling cool stuff like this in any niche at any price with zero inventory. How many of you in here think that's pretty dang cool? Just go ahead and say me in the chat box. All right, so that's our demo right there. While I was doing that demo, let me just check and see how many new students. I have my hand raised. I'm so used to people being able to see me on my webcam. We've had 3 more students come in. We had Gregory Garrick, Liebert McDonald, and Gerald Martin came through. So that leaves us now with 4 fast action slots, y'all. So Gonna run out of those very soon. Look, there's two ways you could do this. You can do it the hard way, or you can do it the easy way. I have students that say, well, Adrian, you know, I just want to do it myself. Like, I don't want to invest $2,500. I'd rather just go dip my toes in the water, get my feet wet first. That is not the smart way to do it if you really and truly want to do e-commerce. I got to tell you, the money is going to get spent one way or the other. Let me ask y'all something real fast, because, I mean, it doesn't matter to me if you do this or not. Obviously, I want you to do it, but it's not going to hurt me if you don't do this. It's just you giving up and missing out on an opportunity that could possibly help you. How many of you in here think that starting your own e-commerce store, running Facebook ads, trying to find products without my software, and do the marketing without my training, that you might spend $2,500 in, I don't know, 3 months just testing and screwing up? Just say, type in 2,500 in the chat box if you feel like over the course of the next 90 days doing this on your own, making your own mistakes, learning from your own mistakes, that you're going to spend $2,500 just screwing up. I see a lot of you typing in 2,500 already. Exactly, right? So my point is you can get the bumps, get the bruises. You can waste 3 months doing it the wrong way and still spend $2,500 but have very little to show for it. Or if you want to do e-commerce, you can invest that money up front, get access to me, get access to my support, get access to my cutting edge Sizzle Sniper software that finds the products for you on Facebook that are working right now. Get access to the training, my weekly continued education webinars that never expire and they don't cost any money. And you can take that money and invest it. And with that investment, you get access to stuff that's going to get you to where you want to be and help you bypass those bumps and bruises. So my point is, the money is going to go out one way or the other. The question is which way is going to bring you a return at a greater rate and at a greater speed. I personally think that investing in your education and tools and software is going to get you there a lot faster. I know a couple of things. I'm consistent. I'm rated one of the top 1% on Shopify. And I'm really good at teaching people how to succeed. And that's why Anik himself and his wife asked me if I would teach them. And I did. And they had great success with it. But ultimately, the decision is up to you. So I'm not going to sit here and beg you to do something that's in your best interest unless you just don't want to do this. You know, that's totally fine. But right now, this is what a lot of you are doing. A lot of you are sitting here and you've got your goals, you've got your dreams. Like, I know that there's stuff you want to accomplish, but what's in front of you and blocking you from doing that and investing your money and making decisions as an entrepreneur, or, you know, maybe the feeling of guilt or the fear of investing and losing. Maybe relatives or friends telling you that this stuff is, you know, a scam and you can't really make money online and it's not real, and that, you know, you should just stick with your 9 to 5 and continue with a, you know, boring, mediocre life like most people experience in this world. And some people can pummel through all of that and do what it takes to get to where they want to be. Anik did it. I did it. So many others have done it. But, you know, it takes somebody that put their head down and pummel through to really get past all of that. And I hope that's something that you can do, because if you do that, I promise you, life is going to be much better. There's a slide that I don't even show because I've got so many slides in here. But something a lot of people don't know about me that I didn't, this isn't very, see, I hid the slide, is I'm very ADD. I failed through high school. I was actually in special classes in high school. I was in special classes is what they called them. I was a slow reader. I flunked the LSAT, so I couldn't get into law school. People told me I'd never succeed. But here I am doing $300,000 and $400,000 a month. See, I'm one of those guys that's not very smart. I'm one of those guys that was right here and for years watched other people succeed while I blamed myself and wiped my tears every night saying I'm always going to be broke. But one day I woke up and I said, damn it, you know what? I don't want to be broke. I don't want to work for somebody else for $5.15 an hour at a freaking car wash on the side of Highway 51. Car Care Clinic was what it was called. I don't want to do that. I want to make money and I want to be successful. But in order to do that, you know what I had to do? I had to get a mentor. You want to know one of the mentors I paid to help me get started? Well, besides my brother, is Anik. I don't know, Anik didn't even mention that, but at one point when I was new to the game, I paid Anik $20,000 or $30,000 to help me get started. And it circles back around where he offered me $20,000 to help him out with stuff. But see, I saw the value in investing in my education and investing in myself and believing in myself and getting access to something, because I saw somebody doing it, practicing what they were preaching and having mega success from it, just like Anik had. And that's why I'm successful. It's not because of me. It's because of my mentors and my ability to understand that I need those mentors and that training and be strong enough to make that investment. It's a risk. You might get in this and never do anything and lose your $2,500 if you're just, you don't do it. But the risk of not doing it is a zillion times greater. I'll leave you with that. Now, having said that, I just want to refresh the screen here because I'm pretty positive. We've got literally one fast action bonus left. So someone's going to snag that up. Anik, do you have anything else you'd like to add to that? Because we've been on here for a lot longer than I expected. And we've got a lot of great new students in. Congratulations to y'all. Listen, if your credit card got declined, call your bank and tell them to authorize the charge. It happens all the time on purchases like this. And I promise you, I will secure your bonuses. Even though that we're about to be over the limit, I could see that you tried. I'm going to give you access to it. Don't worry about that, but you've got to do that now. Anik, go ahead if you have anything else to say. I know you got giveaways and stuff, and you've got your bonus. I'm going to shut up for just a second.
Yeah, man. Well, thank you so much. Listen, guys, I'm super excited. Well, I want to give you this amazing book that Adrian has authored. You guys have been very patient. All of you have qualified. Go to lurn.com/ecom secrets. Lurn.com / all lowercase ecom secrets. All right. So www.lurn.com / ecom secrets, all lowercase. Go there right now. It's going to immediately pull up the book. But now we are ready to do our giveaway. All right. So here's what we're going to do. Go to the Lurn Facebook page. Go to the Lurn Facebook page. Even I'm trying to find it right now. I've confused myself here. So go to the Lurn Facebook page, all right? I'm going to pull this up for you in just a second so that you could see my screen. Go to the Lurn Facebook page right away and click like on the page. But more than anything, I want you to find this post. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, probably need to refresh it. Duh. All right, so hang in there for 1 second. I just want you to go to this post right here, okay? This post right here. And I want you to leave a comment. I want you to thank Adrian. I want you to tell us, okay, I want you to tell us what you thought about today's webinar. All right, I want you to leave a comment here. You literally have, well, I'm going to give it 5 minutes. All right, I'm actually even going to go here and I'm going to put a timer on. You have 5 minutes, so 5-minute countdown timer. All right, there you go. It started. So 4 minutes and 57 seconds. And I also want to remind you that it's what was the URL again there, Adrian? It's
startesa.com/learn and startesa.com/learnflex for the payment plan.
All right. Start Learn Flex. So there you go. Those are the two URLs. startesa.com/learn, startesa.com/learn flex. These are the two URLs that you could also go to, all right, to make that final decision, because as the time rolls to the end now, we are going to shut the webinar down. You will have lost the ability then to really claim at least definitely the bonuses that I'm offering you. And right now, I just want to show you guys how people start to take action, okay? Because if you want a chance, I'm going to give away 2 people a $500 Lurn fund investment, all right? I'm going to be giving away 2 people a $500 Lurn investment, and we've already started seeing people coming in. So just go here and make sure you type in how you felt about Adrian's webinar today. And you've also got these 3 URLs that you could go to, and we could check how much time. You have 3.5 minutes to go. 3.5 minutes. So go to facebook.com, all right? Go to our Lurn page on Facebook. So go to our Lurn page on Facebook and make sure to find that post and leave a comment for us. And yeah, just waiting for you guys to get that done. To 3.5 minutes left. Let's see how many people. Now, again, you have a last opportunity here to go to startesa.com/learn, startesa.com/learn or startesa.com/learnflex. All right, either of those. And you can see we've already got 32 comments. 2 people will be winning the $500 Lurn investment today. So again, go to startesa.com/learn, startesa.com/learnflex. And we have exactly less than 3 minutes to go. So I'll hit refresh here again just to show you how the comments are starting to pour in, because we still have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people on. It's already at 42 comments. Look at this. Pedro writes, wow, wow, wow. Universe is with him, Adrian Morrison. Betty says, thank you so much for the amazing training. I'm not ready to do e-com, but it's truly eye-opening. I'm happy for all my Success Weekly attendees who were able to take advantage of the program. Also, thanks, Anik, for this amazing training and making this time such a valuable time. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Betty. All right, startesa.com/learn. That again is startesa.com/learn. And in exactly 2 minutes, we'll be doing the drawing. All right, I want to go in here and see, did anyone just now partake and join? If you've just recently joined, type in the number 5. Okay, type in the number 5 so that I could go ahead and congratulate you. All right, we got to see, we have Lewis. I got a message from Lewis here. All right. Minute and a half left. These are the URLs that you could go to. You could also get your free book from Adrian here at learn.com/ecom secrets. And we'll do a quick little refresh here. All right. And the refresh shows us that we have over 60 comments now, guys. Just look at some of these. So make sure you go here and you leave your comment, all right? 2 people are going to win that $500 investment. Casey says, I love the webinar. Content was awesome. Learned a lot. Great training. Loved Adrian's e-commerce business. I'm an ESA member. Wow. Okay, Scott. We've got here Orande, who I think took action today. Thanks so much, Adrian, for giving me the opportunity to sit in your feet and look over your shoulder. For the first time, I feel like I've invested in the right education to propel me forward. Onyx, amazing for being the mentor that's allowed you to pay it forward. My success starts now. Awesome, Oranda. I'm glad that you did it. You're going to love it, man. You're going to love it. All right, guys, less than a minute. We'll do our giveaway, and we will close down. The webinar. All right, we will be closing down the webinar. I want to congratulate Lisa Strasshelm, who got in here in the last second. Last minute, she made that decision to get in. So congratulations and welcome to the group. All right, 30 seconds before we do our giveaway. 30 seconds before we do our giveaway. All right, let's see how many comments have we gotten. How many people have we built up to here? So just check here real quick. And it's already 75. Brian says, Adrian's webinar is great, packed with great information for beginners and veterans alike. Thank you, Anik, for presenting it to us. E-commerce is paving the way ahead. Yes, I love it. All right, guys. 3, 2, 1, boom. That is it. Last chance. I'm showing these URLs. When we close down, We're done. All right? It's going away. 3, 2, 1. All right, let me refresh this page. We're going to do our giveaway to 2 lucky people who will then be able to send us an email to support@learn.com with their proof of, make sure you've liked the Facebook page. If you've not liked Learn's Facebook page, you will not win. All right, ready? I've closed my eyes. 3, 2, 1. All right. Paul Brody, thanks, guys. Already with ESA, great training and made a few sales. Always learning. Well, Paul, you won the random drawing for the $500 Lurn fund. Hopefully you use that to help you build your e-com business even further. So I've taken a picture there, Paul Brody. All right, now let's look at this. Shell writes, every week Anik always blows me away. I am so very thankful I found you in Learn Nation. What a blessing. And tonight was no different. Adrian's system was simply amazing. I've committed to be successful and confident I'll achieve my goals. Upon winning this $500 giveaway this week, I'll give a percentage to my favorite charity, then invest the remaining into learning email marketing. Man, Shell, you know my soft spots. Don't you guys are starting to learn quickly. All right, Shell's in the race. Let's see. Today's webinar with Anik and Adrian was the moment I said to myself, Eureka, this is it. This will be the platform business program that truly gives me my family freedom. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, Carl. Congratulations. All right, Shell, you're the person right now in the race. Let's see. I'm going to randomly scroll up here. Let's see some previous comments. Give everybody a fair shot. All right, let's see here. Where do we got? All right, Keith says, thank you, Adrian, for your teaching. I'm amazed at how simple and easy you make e-commerce on Shopify. I have been looking into wanting to open my own Shopify store. You are the rock star. And also thank you, Anik, for introducing us to Adrian. All right. Well, I love your comments, everybody, but Shell hit a sweet spot on me. He talked about giving back. You guys know I love to do that. So, Shell, congratulations. Today you have won our next Lurn Fund $500 investment. So congratulations again, guys. Make sure to send us an email to support@lurn.com. Alert them that you were one of the winners. All right, alert them that you were one of the winners. We have, of course, your pictures, your names. We will be checking, so don't try to be sneaky. All right, and remember, if you took the decision to get into the program today, go and make sure you let us know by sending us an email to onicvideos@gmail.com. That, again, is onicvideos@gmail.com. A bunch of you have emailed me your receipts. Forward me your receipt. All right, please note that no one is really checking those emails, so you cannot send support emails there. They may not get replied to. This is only for people who are forwarding their receipts to us. All right, and we'll get the bonus to you as soon as possible. Adrian, I just want to say thank you so much. I'm just going to come on screen here for a second so that I can thank you. Thanks, man. It's been 3 hours. You know that? I actually literally am not going to sleep tonight. I have to get on a plane. I have to leave here in about 4 hours to get on a plane. So it has been an honor, a pleasure. It's literally, you killed it. People are super excited. Thank you for everything that you do for Lurn Nation. And everybody who's on here, startesa.com/learn or startesa.com/learnflex. Those are the two options you have. Make sure you jump on it last second. All right, Adrian, last words for you. Thanks, man.
Yeah, dude, thanks for having me on. It's great. Congrats to all of our new students that got in. I can't wait to see you in the Profit Power Hour group. I can't wait to see you posting earnings reports. We always encourage, even if you just get your first sale and you make $10, like, we love to see that stuff. We keep up with our students. And I'll see you on my weekly Profit Power Hour webinars too. So you'll have me and Anik back to back each week, which I think is a really great combination. So congrats to the winners. Congrats to the new students. There's still literally 1 or 2 fast action spots open. So go to the URLs. The bonuses are still available for those that get in. And I always say to my students, #crush it. And I wish you all a ton of success. Thanks again for having me on it.
All right. Thank you very much for being here. All right, everyone. Remember, as I always say, when life pushes you, stand straight, smile, and push it the heck back. This is Anik Singhal coming to you live on Success Weekly, brought to you by Lurn Nation. We will see you next week, as we do every week here on Success Weekly, brought to you by Lurn. Talk to you guys the next time. All right? Hats off. Talk to you later.